Guys, boy.
Gotta find some foam to hold my thing up. And I was looking at someone's garage earlier today, or I watched like a short video on someone building a garage for their 24s. And there's this really cool like sticker set that you can get. God dang it, who had it? He was on a panel the other night. Anyway, but it was $64 freaking dollars for the sticker set to do the walls and the floor and all that shit. I was like, no, I'm not gonna. That's half of a new SCX.
Right.
Yeah, I just
$64. I'm 2/3 of the way to a new Maz chassis. What are you talking about, dude?
just print out some stuff you like on your printer and make it smaller.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was looking to like find some coloring books from the kids. I was like trying to find some detailed like storefronts and shit. But yeah, I just need to figure it out. It's something I don't put a lot of time in. I don't have a printer at my house. I'm in the Stone Ages.
Yeah.
Kurt, you see the message from Sergeant J?
Yeah, I could have swore you were on the email list, but let me look up because I got your email from last time. Let me look it up.
What's up,
I'll
y'all?
send you an email.
That guru.
Guru.
Ooh,
You
Guru
check
in
your
the
email,
house.
Sergeant J. You might be on there, but let me check because I don't know who that last one was.
Oh yeah, look at all these pretty links. Got some new links out here and some steering pieces. Oh yeah, what's coming in the got a new Maz chassis coming. Gotta have parts.
yeah, I heard.
Gotta have parts. Right?
What did you do,
Help
Carl?
Chumley is James RC.
What did you do, carbon? Is that?
James RC.
I did not do carbon. I
What's
haven't.
Do you know James RC? That's who helped Chumley is.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
James.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
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 Damn, I forgot. I don't know where his email is.
I didn't go carbon because I just I don't know. I wasn't ready to go fully letlightweight. Like, when are they going to build some carbon axles? You know what I mean? Like, you want to go lightweight?
Got
Let's go
carbon axles.
lightweight.
I got
sorry, what?
PureTech carbon axles.
Carbon axles. No, those are carbon links, son.
Carbon axles. Well, damn, that's good. Been
You're
tough
way
to
ahead
make.
of the game. You're way up on their list if you have carbon axles from PureTech right now.
Yeah, they got me testing them.
Oh, yeah, I bet they do. I bet they do. I got something for you to test.
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, you know what, Guru? I looked at those carbon links and I think I might have bought them if they had a little print on the side. You know, I need a little style when you know what I'm saying?
There's print on the side of them.
Oh, there is? They don't show it in their ad that they suck at filming. You know, no disrespect to FuryTech out there. I'm just talking some shit on a late night panel.
I'm a Maz team driver.
Oh, you're a Maz team driver?
Why are you always rubbing that in, Guru?
I'm not a team driver. I'm proud to
Right,
not be
Kurt?
a team driver. You know why?
You said you was a team Zach team driver.
Yeah, I'm team nobody, dude. I'm team living the dream.
Hey man, that's all we can do.
Right?
What the hell?
Yeah, because you know, you can't buy my driving. It's so good you can't buy it. Right? I mean, dude, you know what I mean? When you're making lines, you know, I don't know. Can't be dealt with.
Micah,
I'm looking
ain't no
forward
more
to building.
Swiss. It's only provolone.
What? Provolone? You're cheesy.
Oh,
You're talking cheesy. I bought a little cheap airbrush just to try it out, just to try some painting skills, and it came with a pretty cool set of paints. I would have tried painting. You know what I realized? You know what's a good way to practice painting? Like to practice painting. Look at this peanut jar, right? That's a big old plastic peanut. I'm just going to practice on that.
hey, you know what's a cheaper way? the lids from those aluminum things at the Dollar Tree.
Well,
Those aluminum pans.
This was free with the purchase of the nuts.
Yeah, well, I know you like putting nuts in your mouth.
Whoa!
Oh, dang.
Shots fired.
Come on, Guru.
Early shots.
Let's keep it clean. You know,
We gotta
just
get
'cause-
all our shots in before Trent get here.
He ain't coming in here. I
Too
told
late.
him.
He's already been here.
I sent him. Yeah, he was the first one to say something in the chat.
Yeah, word. Good times.
Let's-
So when are we having a competition? Where and when? What's up, Guru? Where are you at?
I gotta
You
get
hot?
down to South Carolina, baby.
Dude, you're
Where you
afraid.
at? North.
Yeah,
You're
North
in North
Carolina.
Carolina?
On your way through, you need to stop because I got a course and I know where many more are. You know, I just realized I know where there's like a full acre of rock,
Wow.
which is a lot of rock for here. But it's all
Shit, we
at the
gotta look
airport,
into
there's-
buying that and make it into the damn crawler course.
Well, what I'm saying, it's just at the airport at their little like store your car parking lot facility.
Oh,
There's a drainage right next to a huge drainage, and it's like an acre of rock. It's this big swale. It's pretty cool. I got to go over there and film tomorrow, maybe. I was gonna today, but I didn't. I played with the dog instead.
That's a lot of rock for the 24s.
Yeah, it's a lot of rock. Like there's hundreds of lines, thousands of lines. You know, like I mean, I have 400 square feet of rock, and I have 200 lines in my little area. You know what I mean? You could have multiple courses, multiple days, and still not do the same thing twice.
Well, if you run one line, turn around and do it the other way, and
That's two
you can
lines.
probably do that same line in about 80 different directions.
what's up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I get it. That's kind of why what I like about my course is that I don't have any set
Oh,
lines. Like it's not here's the course and you just do this all the time.
Right.
I have it to where you could just go out and pick lines, and like if you get spun left, well, keep going left. Right? That the rocks are just telling you to go that way.
Yep.
So, I mean, I do like setting courses. Like my nephews really like to set up like a 10 gate course and just like we time each other and you know, there's no backup points. I mean, we're playing with 5-year-olds and 7-year-olds, you know, but there's you don't get to touch the gate and it's timed. Right. And yeah, so
What's
it's
up,
fun.
Nitro Freak?
Right. That's what it is. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun in all of it, even with our shit talking, even when
Oh yeah.
Guru talks about nuts.
Now, what kind of nuts were those? Peanuts or?
Cashews.
Oh, okay. Crazy people.
I always forget to be in gallery view, and I'm just looking at one picture all the time.
Yeah.
Such an idiot. So, oh, Corey's chill. Corey, what rig is that? What is that?
Well, what?
Oh,
That's
Corey's
a
got
mini,
$65.
mini Z or something, right?
Oh, Atomic
Yeah, that's
DRZ.
it, man.
So,
I guess.
I was really like having these like fantasies of like, oh, I'm gonna get some kind of flag design and I'm gonna be able to like, you know, put it in there and cut it. No, I'm gonna go with something simple.
Don't
Right?
don't be interrupting my lives there, Nitro Freak. I see you lurking. No.
Good.
If you want on, just send me an email. I'll put you on here.
So I'm looking forward to messing with I would have messed with the sprayer to the gun today. I put water in it and used it with water just to check it out because I've never ever even held a
That was probably a good idea.
yeah, and you know, I'm gonna do it on like cardboard with water just to see the different sprays and stuff, like see how it comes out and how it lays on.
Just get some water paint.
Yeah, it's just water paint, but I didn't have
Yeah.
any thinner or cleaner for the gun today. So I didn't want to run any paint through it. So I just ran water through it just to make sure the system worked and everything was sealed, and no leaks and all that. And
Right.
how the trigger mechanism works, and just some air adjustments and figuring that out. So that's cool. And then tomorrow I'll just run down and get some thinner and some cleaner at Hobby Lobby. And like I said, this kit came with some paint, so I'm just going to run through some of this. And paint's pretty cheap at Hobby Lobby. So anyway,
No.
it's something fun.
What you could do too is you can just go to Hobby Lobby and just get an inexpensive piece of any plastic, like white, clear, whatever,
Yeah.
or find a glass shop that maybe has some scrap Lexan or plexiglass laying around
Uh-huh.
and practice on that.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can tell how it runs on the plastic and the
Right, you get
thickness
the
that's
feel for the
allowable.
pattern and how much how hard you have to pull back on the trigger.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. No, I definitely need to see that and how the paint mixes. I mean, does anyone do much airbrushing? I mean, I know like some guys do, but some guys.
I've been having an airbrush for about a year, but I ain't never used it.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah.
though, so
I
Dig,
used to use
what
mine.
I'm talking about is the lids to this.
Yeah,
They
no,
are
I knew what you
$1
I
at
knew
the
what you
Dollar
meant.
Tree.
I
Yeah,
knew what you meant.
and they're big as hell, and that way you just cut a section off, and it's the same texture and material as Lexan,
Sure.
so you'll be able to practice
Yeah, yeah.
and
No, I'm with you.
get them
I'm
paint
gonna.
schemes down, so I'll be able to copy all those colors for our Zach pack.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I know where you're at. No, I got you. I know that you got videotape up in my house. You're the guy that put the cameras up in here. I know what's going on. I've been being watched for a couple months now. I see how it is. I just come on these lives to see what's in the background, make sure that you're getting all the good ideas. Right? I see you just showing me a cabinet right now. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know you stole some ideas because you're not showing anything. Sergeant, your microphone is off.
All right, Kevin, appreciate it, buddy, for you being back there. Kevin's in the background just listening tonight, guys.
All right, Gibbs.
Kevin.
Hey,
Love you,
sir,
brother.
you're muted just in case.
But anyhow, what have you been up to, Kurt? Did you do any testing today? You do any speed runs?
No, just raced all day yesterday, so I was kind of burnt out.
Oh,
Stuff
you
with the wife
raced.
today. Yeah.
That's right. I had heard that you raced. How'd you do?
I totaled my car.
Well, Kurt,
curbs
you're
involved.
supposed
So.
you're supposed
No
to
curve.
torque
Somebody spun out at the end of the straightaway, and I T-boned him.
Oh,
likely story.
I'm hoping I got it on camera.
Yeah, right. It's always good if you're gonna wreck something, at least get it filmed up.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, you got to get views somehow. Some of the videos that my shorts, the ones with the most views, are just my truck falling off of a bridge.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we like to see shit.
People like that, Rick. What's up, Sergeant Jay? How you doing, man?
What's up? How y'all doing?
What's going on, Sergeant?
Hey, Sergeant Jay.
Just preparing some nachos for the kids right now.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm just playing.
What you got on top of the laptop there?
It's fucking
Actually,
Chill out,
Mini
chill out,
Z,
chill out.
Mini Z McLaren.
Oh, nice.
Is that MRO3?
I think he's
Ask
What'd you
one
say?
again, Dennis.
Hey, Sarge, is that the MRO3 chassis?
Yes.
Yeah, they're definitely fun. I've got quite a few of them.
Yeah, I literally just got into it after I moved over here to Colorado. And the Hobby Town here, they do like races on Thursday nights.
All right.
So they have a whole bunch of them in the hobby shop there. So I was like, hey, let me get one and just come out and do some practice laps. before they do their races, so I can see if it's something I want to do.
Yeah.
Because you guys know I'm like all about fashion and stuff, so it'd be cool to do something like that, especially during the winter.
Yeah, it's good
Go
winter
inside.
right store.
Yeah,
Do they have all the hop-ups in stock for
they
those?
have a few. They don't have a lot of like major hop-ups, just different tires, and you get your transponders, all that stuff there. Other than that, there's not a lot of hop-ups.
Jesus criminy. Do I need to call protective services for those dogs or what?
Beating them.
They attacking my.
Dude, my dog hasn't made that much noise in his entire life.
What is it, boy? You got to run around now. What's going
You
on?
can go to Ken and Hobbies and get all kinds of pop-ups for the mini Z's. They got all kinds of
Who does?
stuff there. I'm
Where's
sorry?
that?
Ken and Hobbies.
Yeah, you
They're
got
one of
some
the
nice-
largest.
it's a website?
mini- Yeah, it's KENNON Hobbies. It's one of the largest mini Z websites for aftermarket parts.
you got a
I
ton.
think a buddy of mine actually shared that link with me yesterday, so I was looking at it, and they do have a lot of stuff on there. You kind of get lost in there, trying to figure out exactly what you want to get. You can get carried away
Oh, yeah,
pretty quick.
definitely.
Get carried away in the RC community? What?
You think you're spending money on the 24s? Get a mini Z one time and do upgrades on it.
Man, this
No,
atomic. I don't even want to think the money I spent on just getting
Hey,
extra
Joe,
because I spend more money
I
on,
left some cigars down there. Can you bring them up?
and I still don't have all the parts I want.
What?
Oh, your
What's
drift
that,
car?
Corey?
It's the DRZ-V2. It's the drift car.
Oh, for that car, you say you don't have all the parts you want, but you spend
I
all
don't
that
have-
money.
On the parts, and it's just, man, I don't even want to think about how much money I spent. And I mean,
I think it's like that for every car, because even this one, like, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's, it's a $240 freaking SCX, but it needs another $130 in motor work. You know what I mean? You cocksucker. But hey, I don't feel bad. The great thing about it is, like, I see videos from like a year ago or 2 years ago. There's a guy that says he has like $1,000 into his SCX 24, but the trick is that he had to buy things twice, and he spent that much money because he didn't have the benefit of watching the video where the guy spent $1,000 on a car where you can go, oh yeah, I don't need those parts.
yeah, I think what happened to SCX 24 was what happened to everybody. They get into it and they don't know, like me, and I see everybody getting all this metal, all these weights, and everybody just go crazy.
Right.
They go get all the weights, and then they go out there, they still get
Right.
So I think that's what it is. Then once you learn, you don't need, but certain parts. That's when so.
A
But-
little bit of
and
weight
that's-
down low and it starts working good.
I think that's part of the fun of it is, like, you got to build something that's a little too heavy once or twice and realize
Right.
what you did wrong, and then take some parts off of it and go, oh, now it really works. Like, I thought it worked before, but now it really works.
Well,
Like, this one was up towards, like, it was almost coming up on 490 grams, and I had to take like 80 or 90 grams out of it, and it runs so much better.
Yep.
And doesn't look any different.
I'm putting the weight in the right places when it burns.
Yeah. So even just the other night, I was having some trouble. I hadn't had any I didn't put any diff covers on this when I first put it together, and then I was running indoors on the rocks and I was flipping over a bunch. So I put just a 9-gram diff cover on the back, and made all the difference in the world. Same line, no flippy. So like you say, just a little bit here and there in the right spot. I mean, trail crawlers know, he's been doing it forever. He had to learn the hard way where can you just go buy a diff cover.
The biggest mistake that everybody makes when they build a comp rig is they put metal axles on them.
Yeah, I've been looking for plastic stock axles, so but I'm willing to trade a set of brass portals for a set of stock axles.
I heard
Hey,
you wanted.
so Zach,
I saw you post that. I started laughing. He's
Me,
desperate.
Because you literally can't get a set. I'm gonna go buy another one of these to get
hey, I
another
was about
set
to
of
say,
axles.
so I came to the conclusion you got to buy.
You just got to go buy a new truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the truth. But then you just end up with this sitting there. You're like,
No,
skeleton.
because you put the portals on
That.
the one you take the axles off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already did that.
Why don't you sell that skeleton then for
I'm 2 steps ahead of you. But
20,
yeah,
30 bucks, whatever you can get for it.
This is just spare parts. I need that ESC and that motor, and I need that tranny. So
Then quit your bitching.
I'm not bitching. I'm just saying you can't really, you can't just order axles right now. Either you can order a front or a rear, but one of them's on back order.
Right.
So
on back.
the back order until like November.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we might see it late October. I'll be in another
Thinking they got
time
something,
zone.
but I could be wrong.
But what's that?
I think they about to do something different. Something I don't know. I'm just thinking. I could be wrong, but they say it's not the first time this happened. Though. Just make me think they might be doing something different.
When they're out of stock of something for a long time, that means they're not making it again, and they're trying something new.
I hear that.
Sound
I
like
hear
something. Oh,
Yeah, they got something up their sleeve. They're getting ready to release some new stuff.
yeah,
Either that or it's just one of those things where it just happens to be that part of the supply chain really
SCX with portals.
is held up.
Yep.
That
that would
I
make
would
sense.
like to see plastic portals.
24 with portals.
I'm dealing with that shortage firsthand with getting all my stuff back from Italy. All the shipping and all that stuff they're having issues with.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
yeah. Your
crazy.
stuff's just on a boat somewhere.
Yep. Slowly getting over here, but it'll be here.
Yeah.
But it's taking a while.
I remember back in eBay, I stopped shipping to Italy because man, it took them forever to get it. And they didn't think it was coming.
Yep. I used to help people out when I was stationed there. I'd have them order stuff, have it sent to my APO. I'll pick it up and then just ship it on the local economy to them.
That makes sense.
They can get the mill. They can get like the discount. Like a lot of the techno stuff that I did. They do military discounts, so the guys would give me the money, and I just order the stuff, and I just either meet up with them or ship it over to them.
You got
Just
it way
helping out
faster
some
than they
RC
did.
brothers.
Oh
Yep.
Yeah, not dealing with all the customs and the bullshit.
Yep.
When I worked in China, so I run Snowcats, and there's basically 2 manufacturers. There's Prenoth and Piston Bully, and so we were running Piston Bullies was our main fleet, and we had
don't worry about it.
we had a couple of Prenoths that are just backup cats and good old hard workers, and it's so hard to get parts for the Prenoth cats that so this we meet lots of crazy. There's lots of crazy money there. And so we're out to dinner one night, and this guy's a manufacturer of parts, and he tells us, he says, if you give us that Snowcat for 15 days, 30 days after we return it to you, we'll be able to supply you with any part on the Snowcat in a day's notice. So basically what they did, they took that Snowcat to a big old building, stripped it down to nothing, took every single part, remanufactured it, and then created a warehouse full. A month later, he had 4 Snowcats sitting on the shelf,
That's crazy.
in parts.
They too.
So it totally freed up our supply stream. Like we had machines, if they went down, then boom, they were back up and running. Whereas before we wait weeks for a hose or something. Because they get to the port and then customs just says, yeah, well, we don't want to give it to you.
Yeah.
Right? How much more money can you give us? How much more money?
Yeah, ain't that the answer to everything?
Yeah. But when I first showed up to that resort, the first couple of days I was there, it was pre-season. You really expect to see any customers. But then when we opened, there's no customers. It was very weird in China. But then eventually we did have customers. But for the first couple of weeks, it was a ghost town. And they basically told us, they said, there's enough money backing these resorts that you could have 0 customers for the rest of the year. And there will always be food in the restaurants. There will always be employees to help you. The lifts will always run and the machines will always have fuel in them. And I was like, well, all right, peace out. I'm going to go get in a machine and burn some of that fuel up.
Go groom some hills that don't get touched.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. I would work all night and just be like, yeah, well, there's 0 lines on these hills at all.
That seemed like that would be fun.
It is fun. I love my job. That's why I'm able to not work in the summer, because I love my job so much. I don't want to get hooked into anything else. Good stuff. But yeah, I guess I watched the Proline has a like tutorial on getting started on painting. And so I'm just gonna go with their directions and start taping off some cool designs and like draw some lines here and tape off some lines inside. And I'm not as dumb as I sound. So I should be able to put some spray paint on there, put some paint on there. I guess not spray paint, but
Just remember hot soapy water and rinse it really good before you do anything.
yeah, I did that once and I'll make sure to do it again before I.
What are you talking about?
Cleaning the body, Kurt,
Oh, okay.
not that body.
And there's a lot of theories out there where people say you have to scuff when you're done. You don't have to scuff.
I've
The
never
paint that they
scuffed
have
it.
out right now, they bite into it as soon as you're done washing it.
Yeah,
You can paint.
Make sure it's
yeah.
dry.
I got you.
like
I
the
think
stuff.
scuffing that just doesn't seem like it would be. From all the tutorials I've watched, nobody scuffs.
I'm old school.
Well, hey, what can you say, right?
Me personally, I've
Definitely.
actually had bad experience stuffing before.
Have had
So I
bad.
stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Hi,
I'm gonna
Simply.
try
How
it
you
this
doing?
way.
Go ahead. I'm just talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
scuffing could actually put contaminants back into it when you're trying to take them out.
Yeah, that's what I would think, right? There's always a little grit you're going to leave behind, and there's that the material that you are scuffing and because it's burning it, it's melting it. It doesn't really. It's not like metal sanding. Plastic sanding melts. It melts when you're scuffing it.
Right. And,
Yeah.
and what you're basically doing when you wash the inside of the body is just washing the release agent off of the body.
That's why I
Gotcha.
scuffed it first.
The release from the plastic mold, right? The release.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, makes perfect sense. Yeah. You want a clean surface for anything like that you're working on.
Everyone at the table.
Right. I've painted a lot of bodies. Never scuffed one, never had paint come off.
Right.
Wash it good, rinse it good, and just start off with light dust coats. And when you're happy with the finish of it, where you can hold it up to a light and it not be translucent, stop.
Right. When you get the opacity to where you want it to be, you're golden. Don't go further than that. Don't go, more's better. More's not always
Exactly.
better. Yeah. Like you said, very light coats. And I noticed that with the airbrush right when I first started using it. I'm like, yeah, I can see how you can just really feather this paint in there just so nicely. I'm really looking forward to getting the I would have worked on it today, but I didn't have cleaner. I didn't want to get my machine gunked up on the first go around.
Right.
So,
And,
and
the big,
I could have used isopropyl probably to clean it all out, but I just didn't. I want to get the right stuff.
the biggest thing that I would say too, and a lot of people make the mistake when they first paint a body, is start with your darkest colors first. Because if you paint your light colors first and then go to your dark colors, it will bleed into the light colors.
Okay, yeah, I can imagine that for sure. And I'm just gonna take it like really, really slow and not even. I mean, I'm gonna take probably a day and a half to tape the body off and figure out what my design. More than that, to figure out what my design is gonna be, and just spend a couple days practicing on some old plastic outside. I mean, I got plenty of like, there's plexiglass and old Tupperware containers, and that, the peanut box has 4 sides to it, and it's double-sided. It's a lot of painting,
Yep.
So I think I'll be able to figure it out. Like I said, I'm dumber than I sound, or I'm sounder than I am. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that chassis.
Crazy.
This body's not going on that chassis. This is for a Maz chassis. That's what all these little parts right here are for. A Trio steering leak, some Injora links there, and originally I was gonna put this chassis on a Maz, but then it is working so good. I'm so happy with the way this truck works. Whatever. I'm gonna go win some comps with that. I think one thing I need to figure out though is I need a different battery, and I need to put it on some balance scales. I can't quite get my balance sideways correct. I see a lot of people set their Maz chassis down or their comp buggies down.
Man. You have said it 4 times.
What?
Here we go.
You talking shit, Guru?
You said the Maz chassis 4 times, so I had to,
Just show up like you say it 4
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Right, yeah, if every time it's said 4 times, he's got to just show up, blow out a sponsor,
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. He's out there. I haven't decided where to put my stickers on my window. I am not sponsored by this guy. I don't know if I'm going to run stickers on this rig. Might just run them over here in the garage or something. You got to pay to play around here. But Dennis, you would probably have a really good idea from all of your comp. So obviously we're going to have a little weight, a little top heavy from this body, even though it's Lexan, it's going to add a couple of grams.
Right.
But my question is, and I'm going to give an answer with my question. I believe the reason I can't get this thing to balance well sideways, like
I understand.
I see some people stand them up just like this, and then they're just there, right?
Right.
I think I have 2 things going on. The double barrel shocks push the axles too far away from the frame, which doesn't allow it to sit at that balance point.
Mhm.
Right.
So there's that. The added Lexan body weight, because you see that with most cars, and they're doing it with the other body, with the cliffhanger body. And I have the case is still on my ESC, which adds some weight up high here. And this battery, this is it's a stock battery. They're pretty light, but it is sitting vertically. So I don't know. I'm thinking of some other things.
It's going to be your shocks. You want your shocks to settle just about bottomed out. So you want to get the chassis to sit as low as you can without having to push it down.
Right. And I do. I have it for this Jeep body. I think that's about as good as I can get it, especially on the rear. I've got nothing there, but so that's what you're agreeing that with the shocks being the double barrel, if I went to a 32 millimeter instead of a 43 millimeter, I might be able to get a little bit of that balance point back to me.
Right. Now, if you can come up with just make a tab, like a shock key.
Yeah, right. To bring the shock up.
Right. Mount your shock higher,
Yeah,
get the whole center of gravity down a little bit lower.
right. And that's why it works on this truck, because I'm able to mount the shocks higher.
Right.
On the Maz chassis, I can mount them differently, but it's not higher. So it makes real good like squat and anti-squat, you know, like it when it really is trying to grab, it really sucks itself down to a rock and climbs over it.
And do you have enough room up in the front to put the battery up there?
I think if I ran a smaller battery, I could run it like horizontally right across.
No, I mean, no, can you put it up in the front between the chassis rails?
Like this? Oh, like
Or your
this?
servo, right on top of your
Like
servo.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I mean, I don't know where it's, I guess if I Velcroed to the bottom of this, but then I
the
lose
hell did they
so
have?
much.
It looks like you can do it, man.
Well,
I
if
mean,
you can get that battery to sit down as low as you can in the front of the chassis, it'll give you front weight to keep the front end
Stupid.
down.
Right.
And then you can put the ESC toward the back in the center of the chassis.
Yeah, and I thought I need to put that right here, back in the back, right? Or
Right.
in
With having
this
that
flat
stuff
area.
off on the sides, you lose ability to side hill.
Right, right. Yeah, and I don't want to go any wider with these axles because you start running into gate issues if you're going to comp it. I mean, I could
Right.
go a little wider. This isn't really a comp rig, but it could be. Anyway, yeah, I'm with you. I've seen some of those smaller batteries. You know, they're about half the size of these, and they're still this. It's all the same amperage and milliamp hours and all that. So
Yeah, they've got the nano batteries that are,
yeah,
you know, pretty decent as far as the milliamp, and the sizes are a lot smaller.
right. I have this one here, but it's fatter, you know. So I ordered it the other day thinking I was actually getting one of those nanos, and it's not. So
Yeah.
but whatever. It was $7.
Definitely put it up front more.
Yeah, and I know that I need to put it up front more. It's just then I run into like ESC you know, where it's now
Yeah.
if I have it here, it doesn't clear the ESC. It will not, you know.
Do
So
you have rock sliders on that yet?
yeah, that's a Maz chassis. So I mean,
Yeah, that's where he's got his battery and ESP mounted right now.
the battery, I have it set up to where it goes right here.
And say you could, yeah, just add a little piece of like styrene or something, make your own little mount, and
Yeah.
either hot glue it to that piece of styrene, or I would Velcro it, and you could put it right there so it would bottom out, you know, right before the servo would hit.
I mean, the thing is, like, this thing has so much room that my frame rails touch my axles before my servo hit. My servo doesn't hit anything. So that I want to keep it that way. So my shocks and my bottom out right as my frame rail touches the top of my axle. Like it's all in sync right there. So if I mount it up front, it's going to have to be like right here in front of the engine behind this magnet mount. That's the only.
Then do that.
I
For
mean,
sure.
that's what I would like to do, is do something like that where it's just mounted this way,
Yeah.
right? And then put the ESC back here somewhere. I don't know.
See,
I could just.
That's
Go
a
ahead.
common mistake that a lot of people are making when they do their custom chassis, when they build them.
Uh-huh.
is they check full compression front and back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You'll never get full compression when you're on the rocks.
No, I
You're
get
gonna
I'm not
get
going to
your
get
articulation left and right.
right.
So you want to check to see if you have clearance left and right in articulation, not full compression.
Right, but I mean, I wouldn't be able to get the left and right articulation if I had the battery there. I
You're looking
get
for something like this. Did it come with a piece like this? Like you see how this battery mount set up?
Hang on.
There should be like
No,
there should be one that's like that just fills in that gap at that angle, right? Like I swear to God, I saw it in the pictures, and you should be able to run your battery
No.
strap around it just like this.
no, that's not on the Maz chassis.
It might have been the Spectre. Look
Yeah, I
into like
mean-
a Spectre. Look into a Spectre parts kit then, and then see if you can get something like this, because this mount is exactly why I went with the Mofo chassis over any of the others.
Right. Well, I mean,
I have everything in the center.
Good.
yeah, I do like everything in the center, and I have a different I have a Grizzly Works LCG to put in the C10 coming, and a couple for my nephew's C10s as well. So,
That's pretty sick.
yeah, but it's fun to play with something like this just to figure different things out and see how it works. Because I mean, even the way it's set up right now with the ESC over here and the battery over here, and I don't get perfect side hills. I don't even have knuckles on it yet, right? Maybe if I put knuckles on it, it's gonna have better balance. I don't know, but
That's true.
I'm just trying to go a little bit of weight at a time. I'm not trying to just make. I know I don't want it real heavy.
Whoa.
What servo are you running on that?
Just has an Emax, man. I'm new to this. Yeah, I'd love a Reefs 99, or that NSDRC or whatever. But I had it sitting in my work bag. I
Speed Tech RC.
had two of them.
I was waiting for that.
What's Speed Tech? Is that a company or
Yes, Speed Tech RC. They got microservice too.
Gotcha. Is that the purple ones?
No, they're red.
What I would do is if you do get a Reefs Micro 99 or the NSDRC RS 100,
Yeah.
definitely put aluminum knuckles on it.
Yeah.
Even though they're in a small package,
The hell?
they will break the steering knuckles.
Got the plastic
That's-
ones.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
Yeah.
they'll bend
I
a lot
have-
of stuff.
I have brass knuckles for that. I haven't actually don't know if I've seen aluminum ones for an SCX 24.
He looks around. He's like, I got some here, I think.
Well, like steering, like
Some brass.
Yeah,
Knuckles.
the knuckles, front steering knuckles.
no,
But
I
those
didn't
are
have
brass. They're brass. Everyone you look
I don't
at,
I don't
they're
even
brass.
have brass. I saw plastic, believe it or not.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I would have to look that up.
So my 1/10, I've got the NSDRC, the RS 800 V2, and I run 3S in it. And 3S, it's 1,000 ounces of torque. I've
Jesus.
ripped the panhard bar off. I've ripped the knuckles apart, and I've ripped the steering servo mount apart.
I could see that.
And I
Yeah.
had to put everything metal on it in order to keep it from tearing it up.
Right. Yeah. And that's your comp chassis. So how much weight gain did you? So here's my question.
There you go,
behind-
right here. Aluminum.
Ba, ba, ba.
Oh, aluminum.
Yep. So they definitely make them.
They make them. They're just probably hard to find.
I never bought them. That's the one thing I never upgraded were my knuckles.
Oh,
and I'm thinking
See
about
those
doing
hot
it
tops?
now.
That's brass.
Oh, it's getting
Yeah,
heavy.
it's the only one they have right here. So these aluminum ones,
Where's that?
Next
$13.
page.
Huh.
Next page.
Interesting. They have any other color? Just red?
Right now, yeah, and these ones, yeah.
Yeah, they can suck it.
So,
I like red. I just don't want red on this chassis. Yeah, I'll keep looking. It's something to keep in mind.
They're in
Um,
there. They're out there. You just got to probably eBay or something like that, you know?
Yeah. You might have to wait until
Yeah.
February to get it.
Yeah, exactly. What are these? 124th
Yeah,
right
what
here.
are those? Yeah. Those are, well, I can't tell. They don't say brass
Doesn't
or
say brass
Yeah.
on them.
probably got to click on it and it might tell you in a description somewhere, but High quality CNC machine, precision to wheel hub, knuckle resistant.
That's funny. It doesn't say
Brass.
Does it say brass?
No, sorry, wheel hex, cross wrench. Scan. Scroll
Sea
down.
brass.
Those look aluminum to me, but
They do look aluminum. No, I'm with you, Kurt. They do.
Yeah, those
Scroll
are
down.
aluminum.
See if we go to.
There was a brass set when you first started, but I'm seeing mostly aluminum.
yeah, metal, aluminum alloy.
Yeah,
black.
aluminum. Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can find
Cool.
them.
Right on. Cool. I'll have to look. Those are Amazon too, right? Prime?
Yeah, yeah,
They'll be here Tuesday.
yeah.
Order.
August
Click.
August 29th. Oh, here. Oh, okay, add to cart. Oh,
I don't think I live in an area where I can get tomorrow, but
Yeah, I wish I could get off that cheap.
yeah,
right.
that's the great thing about the 24s is you're like, oh yeah, you need knuckles, order 2 sets. It's a great thing and a bad thing, right?
Yeah, I
Where
haven't ordered shit for my 10 scale yet besides those wheels and tires.
you
And that
suddenly
was already too much.
suddenly
I-
ordered enough parts for a whole nother rig.
Titanium servo mount on the axle.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, that is real nice.
Also got aluminum knuckles.
Now is that titanium mount something custom extra?
Yeah,
That's not a stock part.
Just test driving those bad boys because
no, I was able to find that at A Main.
Oh, okay.
They're for the 10-2s, they're only $10. So I ended up getting a couple of them because I've got a couple of them that I'm building right now.
Gotcha.
And then
And that's the Axial 10.2 is what you're talking about.
yep,
And now is your comp buggy your 10 scale comp that you just won some stuff with? Is that what axles are underneath that rig?
these
Guru,
are
what do
the Axial SCX 10-2 kit version AR-44s.
Oh, that is your rig right there. That is your comp buggy.
Yep.
I thought you
And that
couldn't
was
comp with the on servo axles. On servo.
It's
A
a
lot of
different
guys
platform,
run-
right?
A lot of guys, if they're gonna run like Circa
Steve,
comp,
Guru.
they run
Steve.
the chassis mounted servo for scale points.
Okay,
I could care less about scale points.
right.
I want all the power down low where it needs to be.
Plus, I put some weight
So,
down there.
there
That's
you
what I
go.
did to my the red truck behind me. I did the
Like
same
I
thing.
said, Guru, the adoption papers are in the mail, dude. You know what I mean? They're in the mail. Don't trip. Skip. I'm the son you always wanted. That you never needed.
Exactly.
But I do chores, man. Like, you know what I mean? I mow
I
all my
do
neighbors.
chores.
I mowed all my neighbors' lawn. Like there's like 11 houses on my street. I just went and mowed all the lawns today, so it looks nice for everybody. When they all came home from church, someone had a funeral. You know what I mean? Like it looked good out there. All my neighbors love me. I know my house is safe all winter long.
You remind me of a huge child, and I appreciate you.
Oh, dude, I am a child. I am straight up 12 years old in a 50-year-old body.
Look at his jungle gym. Come on.
I mean,
I
dude,
just-
you know, forget about it. Why am I going to grow up? When you grow up, you die.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Those are
I'll
facts.
be a kid at heart until the day I die. Fuck that.
I'm not into it, man. Like, here's the thing is, I have seen my dad literally almost work himself to death. And now he's to the point where he doesn't know how to do anything else. He cannot enjoy just
Nothing.
sitting down and watching the grass grow, right? He has
Yep.
to go outside and mow the fucking lawn. He can't just watch the grass grow for a minute. It has to be mowed because he saw that it growed. And it's not good, you know, like it's not healthy, man. You got to have a balance. So, you know, like I said, I work 16, 18 hours a day all winter, 7 days a week. I took 4 days off last year. and bang bang goes the gun. You know what I mean? Get her done, son.
I just went and watched them in concert just like last weekend, actually last Sunday.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Tesla? That was a Tesla lyric.
Oh, it was a Zach D lyric. That was.
That
I just say that all the time. Yeah, but you know, here we'll close this ugly thing up. Nobody wants to look at that chassis anymore. Where is that guy anyway? Where's that Maz at?
I don't know. They sent him emails
What
and
the hell?
texting him and nothing. So
Guru, you got his number? Text him up. Tell him to suck it.
yes.
sing the Toys R Us song, guys.
I want to get Toys R Us, kid.
That's right. My name's George.
I miss how they used to have everything open and you could play with it.
Right?
Oh, dude, right?
Right.
You couldn't get me out the damn store.
Bouncing on the balls and shit down the aisles. Big rubber balls.
Toys R Us, dude, that was the first store that was like a trap where you walked in and like there was no exit readily available. You walked in and had to go through the whole store.
They made you, right?
They
Can you
made
imagine your parents at the time?
You know, it was like that's like how IKEA is now.
Why did we come here?
You ended up going down every aisle. You're just like, oh yeah.
Stopping at every 5 feet, looking at something.
Oh my God. Dude. Yeah, good times. Yeah, thank God I don't have children. I mean, you know, I'm one of, I love people and everything, but I don't really.
I hate people.
I'm the kind of person that would probably just like one day not come home. Just be like, yeah, I'm done with all that.
Broccoli.
Broccoli. So who's Chumley? Now you guys know who this is?
That's Chumley, James RC Garage.
Oh, that's James RC's? Okay.
That's who I saw that. I was just talking about something from James RC Garage. I was just talking about James RC Garage.
You know what?
No, that's where I saw that some hack I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Something. He hacked something up that was good. You did something right, Chumley. I don't remember what it was, but
It wasn't me. It was James RC.
oh, okay.
No, I just watched earlier.
Oh, what was it that he did? What did he hack? Something he did something cool today. Maybe
Well,
it was an old video.
I was today, but he had almost the lights and he had the boards going everywhere
Oh,
on the washing machine. He was, I mean,
what?
forget if he had to do laundry.
I don't know what. Now I know I'm being fucked with.
There's
Started showing off that new lowrider.
oh yeah, that's it.
It's funny. I bought some scale stuff the other day, and then I was just looking at it today, and I was like, "Wait a second! This ammo box and this gas can are not of the same scale."
Not even close.
Right? Like, I mean, I have seen some very large ammo boxes, like they're, like bigger than the normal.
With missiles in them or something?
Yeah, exactly. Like 7.76 ammo box. But that's like a grenade launcher, or a
That ammo box looks about as big as my Yeti cooler.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it is almost as big as my little igloo cooler. You know what I mean? Whatever. Hey, you can't blame a guy.
Big to be an ammo box, though.
Yeah.
Dak,
So,
I put the All-Terrain MTs on the
5.
you changed that. Hey, where do
I
you
did.
have your shock set up on that?
in a pretty questionable spot, but
Yeah, I would. Yeah, it's super questionable.
Yeah.
What's
but
up with the
that's
rear?
That's what I was just working on.
Check it out on the rear. If you
What?
put those, here, let me grab that chassis that mine came off of. Put your rear shock mounted to
At
that
dangle?
top. No, at that top hole,
I don't got
Of
that.
but you have it somewhere.
No, bro.
Is-
check
no,
it
do you
out.
have a Maz chassis?
No.
What do you, oh, you running that?
I got a mofo.
You got a Mofo chassis. That's right.
Oh.
Okay, well, you need shock extenders.
No.
Or
it's
can
good
you
to
go?
know.
Can you go forward 2 holes with those,
Yeah.
and then in the front ones go back 1 hole?
Yeah.
Do that.
Or can right where it bends up, can you go to those holes there with your rear shocks?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be like 2. That would
The
be
whole
like 2.
next
But I
set
do-
of holes, like the
I
very
do
first
have
one?
I do have them. I have all the springs captured.
That's okay. Doesn't matter. All you're gonna do is lower your ride height.
That, and then moving them forward, you're gonna give yourself a lot more flex as well.
Yeah, you'll get more flex, but
See,
by
I didn't want the flex. I still have it in a sense, right? But it's. I don't
but
know.
you're riding up too high is the thing. Is you're
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, definitely do.
So let open that back up again one more time and put the front end closer to the camera.
What springs do you have in there? Do you have the
Stock.
43 millimeter or the stock ones?
Yeah, 43 millimeter shocks, but stock
Stock
springs.
Okay.
Okay.
But so go back to the side view there. Can you bring the shock? Can you instead of just laying it back, can you just bring it up 2 holes?
No, because that's where I have all the cross members.
But can't you just mount it to the cross member? Instead of just having the screw in the cross member, just use the screw for the shock into the cross member.
And I could.
That's what you do. And that'll lower your ride height.
Because like
And-
with my Gladiator,
you have
I moved
bushing?
it where
Do you
the
have,
battery tray was.
Do you have gaskets against the frame rail?
Does not need it on the
O-ring-
mofo. 'Cause it's so straight up and down. It's insane.
Oh, okay. You don't have a problem then. Yeah, that's
No,
a nice
no.
flat. Yeah. Same with the other chassis I have. Anyway, okay. Well, I think move the rears forward a couple holes and move those fronts kind of just up and back a little bit, or just up, and it'll bring everything down. Bring your
I'm also
overall
thinking-
weight down.
Thinking
And you
about just
don't-
putting Gladiator links in the rear and putting a different body on it.
Well, there you go. You'd have to put a different body on it.
Mhm.
Try that shock adjustment real quick while we're sitting here. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Dude, there's no just doing it. It's carbon fiber. You don't understand.
Oh, you have a, what do you mean? Well, why? Oh,
Because
it's
they're
got
not
nuts on the
pre-drilled.
back. You got nuts
that's-
on the back.
Yeah, I got nuts on the back and nothing's pre-drilled, so I have to make my own hole. So I'm gonna sit here and
I got you.
for like a half
So,
hour, you know what I mean?
Here's a question. Because you have
Yeah.
that cross member, you could at least change the ones in the front. Just take that screw out of the cross member.
I can move them up below the cross member, or just up in front.
Well, isn't the cross member the same size screw as the one that's in the shock?
No,
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just go somewhere else, Guru. It's all your fault because you're on silent mode.
I like Guru's hand signals that he was doing during that whole conversation.
See, I don't watch the screen while I'm talking.
no matter what, I cannot be straight up and down on this chassis.
You're muted, Guru.
Just FYI.
Small cross.
Yes, sir.
Weed is not good for the mind because I didn't know I was muted. What I was saying though, and you couldn't hear me, was unhook the screws on the shocks and the links. Take that chassis away and get you one of these.
Oh, shit. Here we go. The battle of the chassis.
Just saying, you know. I mean,
Is yours
Mofo got
Hey.
some good products.
is yours together yet, Guru? Because like I've already got mine's already been worked in. Like my links are all scratched up, and I've been out driving. I drive hours every day. I burn
I ain't
through
been
like this
driving,
every
man.
day.
I put the portals together, and then
Oh,
I
well, those
came
are too
to the
heavy.
conclusion.
Well, those portals are too heavy. What'd you do that for?
That was the conclusion I came to.
I put those on
Too
another
heavy.
rig. I
So
put them
gotta
on something else.
take the ones off the C10 and put the portals on.
There you go.
But I've been in 10 scale mode lately, so I was today all day putting axles.
Hey, well,
together.
you know what I was thinking, Guru? You probably got too much stuff to pack for your move. So you ought to just send me one of those little mini Z's so I can go practice up here at the
I
local.
don't have a mini Z.
Oh, what?
That was Dennis.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had some mini. I thought for sure you had something up in there, Guru. Something fast. Hey, so you guys all know Tom Lee RC. We've all seen the Crazy Brit, right? He has this truck that he did it's not a mini Z, but it's in that genre of like style of trucks. And I think it's like by TLW or TWL or something. It's a cute little. Nah, I don't know if it's WPL. It's kind of an off brand. Anyway, whatever. I'll try to look it up on my maybe. But it's a cool little truck. Like I'm not really into a bunch of other RCs, you know. Like I'm
It's
trying
probably
to
WL Toys.
Yeah, WL Toys. That's what it is. It's a little green and white truck, and it's got fairings on. It's got all kinds of cool little LEDs, and you can make it a little drift truck if you want. I don't know. They're like $90. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm gonna have to get one for the little fast track up there at the local hobby shop. You know, because
those little things are cool for that kind of stuff.
Right? Gotta be. It's gotta be fun. Something to do. Right? Because you go up there and you crawl for a while, but there's no one else crawling, and you're just kind of like, meh. And then, you know, a bunch of people walk in and want to be drift out nation, bust out your little mini truck, check it out.
Zach, the reason why I had my suspension in the rear like that is it pushes on the front suspension, it pushes it down.
No, I get you. It helps with
I have overdrive in the front.
It helps your squat, right?
It squats it super front. So
Right.
the front doesn't lift when I at like the unopportune times.
I got you. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
But I did
limiting
my
strap in the front will definitely would alleviate you there.
Yeah. I moved them, and then I that's what I was doing beforehand. I was adding more coils to the spring mod in the front, and it's super tight now.
See, now I didn't. Everybody's been like, "Oh, you got to run the stock springs in these."
I like the stock.
I changed it up, and because I'm running heavy coils on my spring mod, like multiple coils on the top end, like 4. I'm running black springs in the rear on those and copper springs in the front on these. Or copper or silver? Copper. The mid-grade shocks on the, because the front's a little heavier, you know. But I don't know.
So yeah, you have a lot of spring. I have like 0.
Yeah, well, I'm running 43 millimeter shocks too.
I am too.
Oh, you are? Yeah. You have 0 because you're running a 32 millimeter shock that's then spring modded, and you're taking all of the spring. You just have a tight coil. There's no spring left, and it's just a piece of iron.
It's just, right.
You know what I mean? It's stretched so much that it doesn't give any spring anymore.
Yep.
So that's what I found, because I had done that. I had torn an old set down and put him on one of my sets of shocks. I was like, this is like running 28 millimeter shocks now.
Yep.
I'm defeating the purpose of having these shocks on my truck by doing that. So
I still
I
get
don't-
full range. They just don't. It doesn't drop out completely.
Yeah, you want it to drop out to fill the hole. That's
But
the point.
that's what happens when it goes uphill too. You know.
But
You
that's
don't
where
want
you
that
put.
happening when you go uphill.
But that's what a limiting strap's for.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
That or
not?
you could do just like a rubber band.
Dude, you know how clean my limiting strap is on this system?
And Mofo's got them limiting straps for that chassis.
They do.
See down in there that pivot ball?
Mofo.
Come on.
See that pivot ball down in there?
Yeah.
So see that blue line that's attached to it that's a loop?
Yeah, it's your fishing line. I know.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I'll shut up.
I know.
It's so simple.
Yeah, but I don't have any of that.
Oh, well, I actually have your email address. I've been because I was gonna send you some drive lines. So dude, I'll send you fucking 2 feet of it.
No, I mean like I don't have that mounting spot like you do.
Dude, everybody has that mounting spot. Just put a pivot ball in between your
I have it
links.
set, Zach. Look at that. It doesn't fall out very far. And
Okay.
I still get very, very.
I thought you were just saying it falls out when you're going uphill.
No, I said I fixed that.
Oh, well, god
Hit the
damn it.
beaker, brother. Jesus Christ.
We're fixing problems that have already been fixed.
Yeah, and I got the drive shaft fixed.
So, I have a question for Dennis.
So-
It's Trail Callers is Dennis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that there's really no sanctioned, there's no true like 24 scale sanctioning right now. Like nobody's gone ahead and said, all right, we're going to run a 24 scale series and these are the rules and these are the events. No one's doing that yet. I understand that. But my question is for like 10th scale, there's 3 classes. We have class 1, 2, and 3. And let's say with a class 2 rig, which is, like what fenders halfway over the tire, some basic rules, fenders halfway over the tires.
4 classes.
What is the, there 4 classes?
0, 1, 2, and 3.
0, 1, 2, and 3. So what is your rig considered, Dennis?
Mine's a class 2.
It is
Non-
still a class 2.
Right. Mine's a class 2 non-Sorka.
Okay. So explain that to me.
Non-Sorka, anything goes.
Nice.
You can do whatever you
Okay.
want, anybody. It doesn't matter. You just have to stay within the standard tire size.
That was my question.
4.75.
Gotcha. And that's why on this rig, I'm running those Chiracs, because if you run comps, from what I understand, like in certain classes, you don't want to go up to like that 58, right? You want to stay down here in the 52s. I don't
Right.
know. I didn't want
all
to
depends-
cut my body anymore, really.
It's more personal preference than anything. The smaller the tire, the lower the class that you'd be in. Like a 3.8 would be a class 1 size tire.
But you still have to meet other criteria, right? You can't, like,
Right.
can you run
It's
an
gotta be a
LCD?
1.5 or a 1.9. Your bumper can't be any wider than your windshield. It's got to be able to cover at least half of your tire, or it's got to be at least as wide as your front grille.
Right. Whereas like a class 3, you only have to be frame rail width for your bumper, right?
Class 3, anything goes. It can be a tube chassis. It can be a frame rail. It can be
Oh, gotcha. So there's no
two-
limitation on bumper then.
right. 4-wheel steer, dig, all that. It's basically throw your wallet at it and have a blast.
Gotcha. So
Now-
what do you think is the most competitive class?
Class 2 right now is probably the most competitive here in Ohio.
Gotcha.
Class 1 is getting to be real big all over the place now.
Because class 1 is
Class
basically
3, class 3
Stock.
kind of is it's hit or miss because everybody does 4-wheel steer, everyone does dig.
right. So if you don't have dig, you're not even close to competitive.
Well, if you don't have 4-wheel steer, forget it.
Right.
Don't forget a winch.
Right. Yeah, a winch, 4-wheel
You're
steer.
around-
Hey,
all of
keep it
those.
down, Canadian.
Exactly. Nah, I'm with you.
Huh.
So do you think, I mean, someone recently, I had this conversation with someone else and I was like, well, do you think that it's going to come around to where we're going to have a 24 scale sanctioning body and because when you say non-SORCA, SORCA is the governing body, right?
Yes, for 10
Okay.
scale right now it is.
So when you say non-SORCA, does that mean that you can compete in SORCA events, but it's not, I don't understand when you explain that a little bit to us.
SORCA is all about scale points.
Okay.
You can scale your truck out to have up to 50 points.
Gotcha.
Where you start off your comp with a -50.
Sure.
And as you hit gates or rollovers or reverses or use your winch, you're depleting your points from negatives to the positive side.
Right. But you've already started ahead of the game just by having cool shit on your truck.
Right. With the non-SORCA that I do, we start at 0.
No matter what.
Right. So
Yeah,
everybody is at the same starting point. It doesn't matter if you have a whole bunch of scale stuff on your truck or not.
Right.
You start at 0.
Yeah.
So you
And-
try to get the lowest score possible.
Sure. Yeah. Which is the same thing in the SORCA. You're still trying to get the lowest score possible, but you're able to start with a lower score just by
But you
the
have 50
scale
points that you could actually work with,
There you are.
Right.
just in case you do screw up or
Right.
you're running out of time and you have one gate left where you've
Right.
got 10 seconds left and you can just, you know,
ram it.
drop
Yeah.
balls to the ground and just keep, barrel through everything. And it doesn't matter. You hit the gate, roll over, whatever, you still are. in the
Exactly.
negative.
Yeah. Whereas the what you guys are doing is more like true one-to-one crawl. Like you run what you brung. Here's you go. This is your class.
Exactly.
You're broken down into these basic classes. You're obviously not going to run a comped 4-wheel steer tube buggy against a Marlin crawler style Toyota that's just on
Right.
his burn field still, right?
Exactly.
But they will run the same courses, and just like
the gates
I've-
just get wider and they get
Yeah.
more difficult for the class 3.
right. I've been around a lot of one-to-one because I had my own rig, and then I lived at Donner Ski Ranch in the summer for a few years when they first started doing rock crawling events there.
Right.
And so I was there all the time. And I ran with a big group of guys out in California on the Rubicon and on Fordyce Trail. And we were out. I could drive my trail rig from my house down Highway 40, 8 miles to Fordyce Trail. And even with hydro steer, like the sheriffs, nobody ever, they'd wave to you. Nobody ever hustled us. They knew where I lived. They saw me every Friday afternoon drive to Fordyce and every Monday afternoon drive home.
Right.
So, anyway, but yeah. So I was just curious because it seems like there's really not much, like there's a ton of people really into the 24 scene, but it seems like because there's no governing body, it's like, oh, well, this hobby shop does that. And I get it. Every bar has its own house rules for pool, but at the same time, all those house rules are basically the same.
Right. Everybody,
They're
they
close.
use the basic
Close.
SORCA rules as far as gate width and tire size.
Right.
And then they'll incorporate a couple here and there just to break it up a little bit. but we do it more just to have fun. We're being competitive, but we're not to the point where, we're getting stressed out because, you're thinking, oh shit, I've only got fucking 2 points left. And if I screw up, that knocks me out of the lead.
Well, yeah, hopefully nobody's competitive RC rock crawling for a living, like they're not, like their mortgage is not banked on that, hopefully. Hopefully everybody's out there to just have a good time, right?
There are some that eat, sleep, and breathe.
I get it, but like I said, hopefully they're not like mortgaging their house to go to an event,
Some
guys,
people
like,
do.
I get it. Like I'm
It's
probably
not like
spending,
the racing side of it where you can make a living off of it.
right. There's no backing.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a team driver. We're sponsored by NSDRC, Jim's Bearings, Lanyards by Tony, UGRC, and we were sponsored by EJ Pro Comp Liners. And we dropped him as a sponsor midway through the season. But, it's all about just going out there, showing the products that we're using, showing what we have as far as the chassis, and getting more people involved.
Yeah, that's the trick, right? It's all about just bringing more people into it and having more, like I was saying earlier in the week, I went up to the hobby store in town that I didn't think was that great. And then I was able to talk to somebody different, found out that I knew they had a huge warehouse, but I just thought it was all trained. And in the back, they want to do some 24 scale stuff. The guy says, yeah, I sell the heck out of these things, but I don't know what they're doing with them. I said, well, we need
our team owner. He was just in Pennsylvania this weekend for Slippery Rock Challenge, which is a big scale event. And they were running 24s out there.
Cool.
And their course is 1.5 miles through the woods, creeks, mud, anything that's in the woods they use for their course.
Nice.
And they were running 24s and 10 scales all weekend long.
Nice. Well, I just, oh man. Did you guys see the video Texoma just sent somebody his rig and the dude ran it? I can't remember his
Exo cage.
Exo cage. Dude, that guy's great. But like, he was running that on all that 10th scale stuff. All his stuff is 10th scale course. Like none of that is set up for minis. But he was stoked. It's cool to see a guy like that who's just so into 10th scale and just, he's really he's got a lot of energy and he's real positive on his videos. It's neat to see Texoma send him something and for him to really enjoy it. And even I guess he's having Tex build him a rig. He's sending him a rig to have him set up Texoma style.
Yeah, he's a real down to earth guy.
That's pretty cool.
No punches. We met him at Beat the Creek this year in Kentucky.
Nice.
And we swapped radios. He drove our stuff. We drove his.
Cool. Yeah, he seems like that kind of a guy. Just like you said, real down to earth. Just a real dude.
Right. He's got no reason to basically bullshit anybody when he's reviewing the product. He gives an honest review, and he'll do as much detail on a build as he can.
Yeah, that's what I like about him is he really talks you through it, like even though he's 10th scale, you pick up things from people that you watch enough information, you absorb. That's how we learn, right? All our life. And
I mean, like today when I was out testing, there was a guy that he's actually running one of our chassis, a UGRC Predator, and he had broke a steering knuckle on his front axle. He's running the Gen 8 portals. But he's also running it. He's also running NSDRC. He's running the RS 800 V2 on 3S. It's 1,000 ounces of torque.
Right. So he's breaking them.
So he broke that knuckle, and I get rid of the plastic, put metal on there. You won't have that issue. The servos were way too strong for a 6-pound truck. And right away, we started looking for the metal parts. We found them. He's got them on order, and he's loving it now because he's
Right.
talking with people that know the product and know the weak points because he's new into it.
Yeah.
So as long as
Well,
you have
baby shots
somebody
working.
around that can help you and that's not going to sit there and more or less, browbeat you to death, telling you don't know what you're doing, so don't even bother, and quit talking and quit bothering me.
Yeah, I had that experience in a couple of different shops that I went to in Fayetteville where that they're just like, if you don't come in and spend thousands of dollars at their counter on a monthly basis and race cars at their local parking lot and know all the cool bros and bras, then like they don't even want to show you a servo. Like, dude, I was like a week into it and I burnt my servo out, so I drove an hour to the hobby shop and basically got the cold shoulder. Like, I literally wanted to reach across the counter and slap somebody.
Oh, dude,
And-
it's like Hobby Town here, dude.
It was
Yeah.
Hobby Town, dude. It was Hobby
It is
Town.
Hobby Town.
In
They're all Hobby
Fayetteville.
You
Town.
know,
In
when I
Fayetteville.
first met the Hobby Town guys here, I kind of got that weird kind of vibe from them. And then they looked up my channel and saw that I was like not just some,
But that's the
douchebag guy or
problem,
something just walking
Sergeant.
in. They
That's
had to
the
look me up
problem.
to find out.
But that's
Most
the problem.
most
They shouldn't
hobby-
treat
Oh,
people
this
like
guy's
that.
serious.
Most of the
I'm like,
hobby towns
what?
are all independently
Fucked up.
owned. They just bought a little bit of the franchise and that's it.
I get it. I understand that it's a franchise, but it's not just that place. There's another place that I went to further than an hour, and he was even worse. I mean, he literally charged me for something that he didn't put in my bag. Like, I didn't even buy it.
I got hustled by the other local dude. Yeah.
and I drove, and he did it. I'm sure he did it because I had my nephews with me and I was really distracted. It was the end of a long weekend. I think we all had COVID. And anyway, he was just, I don't know. It's just a bummer. And then I have had a couple of good experiences too. So it's nice that it's not just that way all around the board, but it's a bummer to be coming from when you walk into a multi-million-dollar shop, right? And you have money to spend, but you don't know the proper terminology. And you're literally saying, hey, look, here's my SCX 24. I have these hop-up parts on it. I want more hop-up parts. What do you got? And they're just like, oh yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I only run fucking unlimited dragsters with nitrous.
Yeah, they're carpet
I'm too
racers.
fucking cool, bro. With their hat sideways. So
These dudes
yeah,
are older than dirt. That old dealer there that owned the not Hobby Town. And all they do is carpet race stuff. They won't let people drift on their carpet track or nothing like that. It's funny.
oh yeah, you wouldn't want to ruin the carpet.
These guys told me I could take the Inferno, the mini Z Inferno over there and run laps. I just can't race it because they only do 2-wheel drive.
Right.
Well, rear wheel drive. They only do rear wheel drive for racing. But it would be nice to get out there and just mess around. But I think it's the same. They won't let you drift on it.
Does it really damage carpet?
I can't. It's got to change the grain a little bit, but I mean, I can't imagine it.
Yeah, that's exactly
mean,
what they
dude.
told me. Is it damages the carpet, and I damn near laughed in their face.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's.
I heard it will actually. I actually heard that will.
I could see lap after lap after lap on the same line of those tires spinning and you're sliding that is going to put wear marks in the carpet. But so's your fucking lap, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even without drifting, you're going to
Yeah,
wear
they're
a
using
line.
rubber. They're using rubber on carpet.
Right. Whereas drift tires are set up to actually slide.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
less
think
friction
the
is
one that
better.
we have here, some kind of like foam track that they put together.
Oh yeah, that's
Like it's like
Yeah,
it's a
see,
rubber
I
track
could-
or something.
Yeah.
I
Like
could
RC
see that getting fucked off by drift.
Yeah, that's
tires
what I
for
was
sure.
talking about.
Mhm.
RC.
yeah,
tracks.
yeah.
You
I
can't
think the
grip-
Yeah.
carpet not as much, but they have a foam one up at the local shop here that it's cool. It's a good layout. It's a neat road course layout. And the dude, one of the guys was talking about he wants to put he was talking to make foam inserts and just insert foam in there. You know how I have my little standalone structure, like my suitcase build, kind of like make things
Yeah.
like that to go into the
You mean the
into
one I got
the-
patent?
into this. Yeah, your local patent. You got that one patented, Kurt. I'm good. Hey, as long as I can just sit and tell my grandchildren the reason that we can't afford food is that Kurt has the patent, I'm good. I'm good. As long as I know that I played a part in inventing something good and got no money from it, then I will go to my grave a happy man. Anyhow, I don't know where I was, lost my train of thought. I apologize if I seem to take these streams over, but I'm trying to ask questions that I think that people that don't know anything in the audience
Can't
would
see
ask.
Way to go, a-ho.
Well,
man,
see, like
I'm
my
learning- I'm learning
gladiator,
from
I
you
run
guys.
this on nothing but tent scale crawling stuff. Like the park I have is basically set up and laid out for tent scale crawlers.
Dude, I was gonna say my Gladiator crawls a lot better than my Mofo chassis, and it's kind of
It's the
funny.
it's the wheelbase.
It is.
It's got to be because this
It-
gladiator
dude,
just
it's ridiculous.
right up on
It's the
anything.
difference.
I
Wheelbase
mean,
and motor. The pancake motor has so much low end torque. It eats anything you throw at it.
oh, you have a
On
pancake and a
2S.
Gladiator?
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
left the brass wheels on it and took the
Yeah.
brass wheels off this white JLU
Yeah.
and put on
Yeah.
those normal trail ones.
See, that's another good reason to not be sponsored, like GNC, like Guru over here. He's got that heavy Maz sponsor, so he probably can't run a pancake motor, sons of bitches. You know what I mean? How you gonna run a competition? What the fuck is going on around here, man? You're locked into a contract.
I ain't
Correction,
locked into
Maz
nothing.
doesn't have any motors, so you can run any
Yeah,
motor.
yeah,
Oh,
Maz don't have a motor.
That's
Oh,
true.
sorry, Blue. This just scared the shit out of my dog. Blue dog.
mine's out cold,
Uh,
laying in the fan.
yeah, I guess that's true. I guess
Hey,
that's
Guru,
true.
you're not the only one that represents Mad Designs. Come on now.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I'm up over
I
there.
am. Look at that.
Guru dipped out of here.
Ooh, and we'll even pull off the J.
Yeah, I got mine. I'm up in there. I'm back on the back wall. I mean, that Maz Designs JLU right there is just sitting out on Front Street all day long.
I don't know if I want to build a Maz Designs JLU like you have, or if I want to do it off the C10.
I don't like the way the C10 lines up on it. You have to do some. You would have to put it on full magnet mounts and not have it on the body mount. I did that.
Well, that's what I'm
watch.
going to do eventually. Is just full straight magnet mounts. I
Well,
don't like any holes poking up.
if you put the C10 on the Maz chassis, it sits too far forward on its body mount. You have to
Okay.
you have to magnet mount it.
Yeah, I would magnet mount it.
It's the right length, it's the right wheelbase. It's designed around those links, but
Right.
I'm looking forward to building the one on the cliffhanger body because I can put bigger wheels and tires on it. I need to get 2 more of these.
You got scramblers?
I have 2.
Oh, you
I
only
have-
were able to get 2?
I was in a shop one day and I saw 2 and I was like, oh, I'll be able to get some more of these whenever
Yeah,
I come
good luck.
to another shop. Good luck. So I have
I'm
2.
running,
I'm
I'm
waiting
running
on
the Crawl Master all-terrain MTs.
Yeah,
Yep,
and
that's what I have
I
on
have
my white
2
Jeep.
sets of those mounted up. I love those tires.
Oh yeah,
And
them
Jordan
tires-
does make a copycat of those, Zach.
Now, but I want to get two. I
Yeah.
want 2 scramblers, or I want a set of 4, and then that's that. I also have a set of these. I have tires. But I mean, this is what's set up for the Maz, for the chassis that I'm getting ready to put together. That's not here yet.
right.
Do you vent those?
I do not, but
Okay.
so
Do they
here's
wear
the,
in nice?
here's
'Cause
they
I
wear,
guess I really haven't broke them in yet.
they wear in nice, and
Okay.
I've said it 35 fucking times. Take some foams out of a set of high racks that I know you have sitting around.
I don't.
Well, you better order a set and put them in these.
So that's 36 times now then, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it the 37th time. Get you a set of 52 millimeter, from 48 to 52 millimeter foams, but I believe these are 52s, and put them in these 58 millimeter tires, and the difference is incredible.
What about a 54 millimeter foam? Do you think that would work?
I think anything smaller than what's in them is going to make a tremendous difference. I just happen to have 2 sets of these.
They fold and conform really good already as it is with the stock foam.
Are you running them vented?
No.
See, I was not either. So they do fold and conform good with the stock foam, but they have a tendency to bounce off.
Yeah. They're
And
bouncy as a
once-
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I
Yes.
noticed that coming down and on drop downs they do bounce.
So, and I find that going into stuff like you in your approach, your angle,
Okay.
if you have a
Mhm.
steep angle of approach, you tend to bounce off. So once you put those smaller foams in there, that goes away.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to
Or-
break them down and put the 54s in there and try it.
And small crawls, about a week into driving on the rocks, or 3 or 4 days into driving on the rocks, I noticed a grip increase. They gotta get
Word.
They got to get dirty and then get clean, and then get dirty again, and then they
So I
grip.
still got the line down the center of my tires.
Yeah,
Like,
that
that's
ain't
ain't
gonna-
worn off.
Yeah. Yeah. So foams, try some smaller foams.
Okay.
I made a mistake when I had a set of foam. I would be able to send you a set, but I accidentally, my first set of those foams, I tried to modify one, so I only have a set of 3. Right. But
So I just did that, dude. I just
Um,
did that to my landmines, right? I had one wheel that fit like shit for my 1.9s. And I was like, man, I gotta cut these foams down. So I cut one, I cut like a 1/4 inch off one. Totally should not have done that.
now I'm not of the mind to go to something like a flubber stuffer or until they come down in price. You know what I mean? Like if I can buy a set of wheels and tires for as much as I can buy the inserts for my tires, I don't really need those inserts. I don't think. I don't know. I can't afford that, so I haven't tried them, but I've heard good. I think 2FM runs some flubber stuffers in, not in these tires, but in some others.
Corey runs flubber stuffers.
Oh, that
But-
little dog bone right there.
Does he run flubber stuffers in a
I think
24?
it's tiny.
I like my
Yeah.
phone stuff.
And they're in a 24?
Yeah.
Corey?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, so I think if, Smalls, if you're going to order a set of tires for the set of, you can get a set of those high racks. You can get these Chi racks with these Enduro wheels for like $27, I think, right?
Really?
I think when I ordered mine,
Look on Amazon.
and that's
Just
like
search and
$30
search and
and some
search.
change after taxes and on all the fees and everything.
That's so funny.
And they're on those 16-hole Enjoras, you know, and that's a good bead lock. It's not super heavy. And then what I've done is they come with the aluminum rings, but you can get 4 brass Enjora rings for $12. And then I put the scotch tape the holes that are vented, so they're still non-vented.
Got it.
And
I'm
then
thinking about actually running an event though.
I only run them in the fronts, and then I run aluminum rings in the rears of all my rims. They're all
See, on my rims, I've got aluminum rings in every single one of them. I just switched it over to the brass axles, but originally it had the stock axles with the +5 mofo extension.
I'll buy those stock axles from you.
The stock axles are actually gonna be converted into this Element Enduro. I'm gonna take the dang big ass.
It won't work.
Pumpkins they have. Yeah, it will.
It won't work.
You gotta
Sell
drill
those
out
to me.
one of them. One of the.
Hey,
holes
before
in
y'all
the
start
wood.
arguing, hey, how's everybody doing?
God.
Hey, guys, how y'all
This
doing?
fucking guy. They
Oh,
let
those
anybody.
guys,
I
now
gotta
we
go.
finally show
Yeah,
up.
me,
Yeah.
man. I've been here for 15 minutes. What you
All right,
talking
good
about?
night. Good night, everybody. Have a good night.
Hey, good night, Kurt.
Yeah, now we finally show
We're
up.
out of here.
Yeah.
You working hard on a Gladiator chassis, man?
Oh man, what?
What? Dude, Texoma's gonna come out with one before you do.
No
That's
shit.
fine. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No,
God,
somebody's
I'll
got
be
to.
There's
Yeah,
already a bunch out there.
LCG,
But not. There's nothing like, hey, you know what I mean?
yeah.
The only one that really got me was the hard park. What is it? Is it the Goblin
The Victor.
XL and then the Spectre XL? But the Spectre's so expensive.
Well, what you think mine's gonna be? Cheap?
Well,
I mean, shit.
they're
I know.
reasonable.
I know who
They're about
I'm.
cheap.
I know who I'm supporting. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
don't know about
we-
cheap, but they're reasonable. Hey,
Yeah.
wait a second though. Does Mofo have a chassis for a Gladiator?
He does, but I don't like the battery setup. I don't like how the layout is. I really
I haven't
don't.
seen it. What's the?
Duratec has a
called?
really good one with the
It's
carbon.
straight. It's
rails.
right in the middle. It's just like
What's it called,
everything's
then?
right in the middle. The Gladiator LCG chassis.
Oh, okay. I got you. Something simple like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell did my
Duratec got one. It's called the Scythe
I
chassis.
forget about those, and I keep forgetting to look into those.
Maz.
But you know, by the time I make up my mind, Maz is gonna come out with one, and I'm just gonna be like,
I'm gonna
"Man,
wait till
why?"
the day that you say you bought one, and then I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it.
And then he's
you're
already got
gonna
it
release
designed.
it.
Look
He's
at
already
them
got it
sliders,
designed.
Oh yeah,
He's
I
been
got
buffing
slick
them.
sliders. I definitely got some slick sliders.
I had to get the blue ones though, and
I
I was
wanted
worried they
to,
weren't
but
gonna match, but they come out pretty goddamn close.
I went safe and went
Maz,
with
you gotta
black.
call me sometime. I got questions.
Who?
You, me, Dutter.
I'm here. What you need me to call you for? I'm right here.
Well, yeah, I got questions. I got private questions.
Oh man,
I
don't know
got
about that.
secret
That sounds
shit.
weird to me.
I got secret shit, dude. I got secret ingenious shit.
They already got you for all your good ideas.
Dude, they think they got me for an idea. They don't know shit, dude. This brain is big.
Dude, I got cameras set up at your house. What are you talking
No,
about?
that's Guru. If you guys are working together,
Hey, the toilet don't count, Kurt.
Oh, shit.
anyway, hey Maz,
Hey, Zach.
I got that airbrush kit today, right?
Did you?
And, yeah, and dude, the color pack that they sent me,
Yeah.
is like straight out of the 80s.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that green and that yellow. Oh my god.
There ain't nothing wrong with them. Use them.
No, they're awesome. I love
Mix
it.
them.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like it's perfect. It's,
Hell yeah.
it's gonna go with my Miami Vice theme so well.
Hell yeah.
I'm like my inner Don
Whoa.
not Don Rickles.
Johnson.
Yeah, my inner Don Johnson's like about to spread his fucking wings, dude.
Johnson.
Dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Dirk.
Dirk is here. Hello, Dirk.
Dirk.
doing, bud?
What's up, Dirk?
Hey, Corey, how you doing, brother?
Early,
You on here?
early. I've been on here. I've been mute.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. 5 o'clock comes around pretty quick.
Right on, Dennis. Hey, thanks. Sorry I picked your
Thank
brain
God.
so much. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Dennis.
Not a problem,
Yeah,
man.
you're the
Take care,
10th
guys.
scale godfather.
All right, brother.
Thanks.
He knows
No.
God. That's the thing.
Hey, Kurt.
Thank you. I'm number one.
Hey, Kurt. See you guys.
All right, Dennis.
See you.
Have a good night.
Oh, crazy.
Crazy,
Good
man.
times.
Crazy.
Always good times.
You guys know
Yeah.
your crawlers.
What's that?
I said you guys know your crawlers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're
I'm
trying.
trying.
I'm new, man. I'm new, but I just
Same.
am sucking up information every day, all
Hell
day.
Fun.
This is what I'm doing.
Some people
I'm stoked.
soaking
Man,
it up.
I got some skeletons laying around, man. It's like, what the
You
fuck?
did, jeez.
Rah.
Hey, if y'all had your choice between the Axial SCX 10-2 or
The Gen A?
yeah, there it is. I was trying to figure out what the red cat was
Did
called.
you have to get the Gen 8.
Gen
Gen
A.
A?
Did you hear us earlier?
Made for
Nah,
it.
I just jumped
Oh,
in.
dude. Immediately I fired it off and then there's 2 more.
Yeah,
I think
it
even
goes,
Kurt got in it.
Jenna, Jenna.
Yeah,
That's the only
dude.
reason I was
Someone,
asking. I wanted to get one in there. You know what I'm saying?
it was hilarious earlier because it just fell in, dude. Like it was right in the middle of the conversation. Gen A.
Jenna.
Dennis started talking about something and went right into it.
Goddamn Gen A.
Hell
I think that's gonna be this was gonna be named Amy after a dear friend of mine who used to love to go 4-buying. But I think it might be named Jen A. Jen A.
Hell yeah.
She needs a little sticker. Jen A. Right, like up on the driver's door, Jenny, right across the driver's door.
That'd be funny.
Bud and sis. Bud and sissy.
Y'all crazy.
Maz, when are we going crawling, man? Like I need to comp so bad, dude, that I'm ready to get. I don't gamble, and I'm ready to like gamble. I want to
Dude,
go.
I'll smoke you
Okay.
so
What's
quick
that
that.
fucking?
You swamped this
Yeah.
week? Well, yeah.
No,
you
I said
gamble.
I'll smoke you so fast driving. You
I
won't
think-
even have
is
any
your
fun. You'll be
smoker
like, man, fuck
broken?
this shit.
I think your smoker's broken, mother sucker.
My smoker works.
Dude, I've seen it smoking over there. I would hate to have to. When? Where?
You name it. I'll be
Well,
there.
dude, my course tomorrow.
Shit, I
did it.
can't drive all the way down there, man. You come here.
Yeah.
See, now I just said when and where, and you said name it, and now you're backing out of this bargain.
I got a couple.
You,
I would.
you, did,
I would.
you didn't.
I
You
would
didn't.
kick your
You
ass.
didn't specify.
I would.
Name
I
it in
would.
my neighborhood. You
You
would, but
would.
what? Pussy hurts.
I'm about to stop your damn shipment.
It got lost.
Is your cork broken or what? dude?
It got lost. No refund.
Hey, I'll send you my address, man. You can just send me a stuff.
Yeah, you can
I'll
just bypass
redirect.
it that way.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit.
Reroute.
Here we go, dude. Let me get out a hacksaw. Where's the sawzall? I need to get rid of this chassis.
Dude, you better get
Jesus.
you a couple. That shit's titanium. It's hard to cut.
Just
I know
get
it's not
cutting
gonna
torch.
cut. That's why I didn't
Cutting
get the
torch.
carbon fiber. You know, when they come for your catalytic converter, if they slip and nick that carbon fiber frame, you're fucked, man.
It's true.
Yeah.
If you're running a catalytic converter in your comp rig, you got problems.
Man,
That's
I don't run a
fact.
catalytic converter on nothing, man.
Oh yeah,
No.
you're Carolina. That's right. I forgot.
We put
Right.
cherry bombs and them rear
Everything.
lift deletes on everything.
And
Rear
brand
lift delete, squat the back,
cherry bomb, damn glass pack.
Brand new Tahoe rolled off the showroom straight across.
Daddy's money.
Daddy's money to the cherry bomb.
That's what I.
Have you guys
that's what
ever
I'm-
seen a glass pack shit out of a muffler? Oh, dude, that is the funniest thing ever.
Sound like you're
Hitting
shitting as they're going
anti-lag.
down the road.
Oh, dude, anti-lag with a glass pack muffler is a no-go.
I can see that.
Cotton or fiberglass fucking everywhere, dude.
Yeah,
For
it's gonna be
miles,
fiberglass.
just miles of fiberglass, dude.
Jeez.
Speaking of packages, Maz,
Yeah.
I got some links sitting
Did you?
around waiting on packages.
I mean, god dang, you just ordered it Friday night and I shipped it.
No, I'm not
Saturday.
complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. I'm just sitting around waiting on.
Yeah. Hey, you
I'm-
could come up here and grab that joint on Friday if you wanted to.
Dude, I would have if I hadn't have paid the $5.95 already.
Oh,
I thought it was gonna get
You couldn't
here.
have paid. Why'd you pay shipping?
Because last time it took till fucking Wednesday.
You're a god dang lie.
No, it took till Wednesday.
No,
Not the
UPS,
second
the
order.
post office sucks.
My second
suck
order
fat
was
wiener.
super
Oh, so-
quick, Maz. My second order was really,
You're
really
drunk.
quick.
You're drunk.
I don't drink.
You're drunk.
You're drunk.
I like giving you a hard time, Zach.
I know. It's a two-way street around here. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Uh,
I mean, you're the friend I never wanted.
hey, as long as they fucking get there, that's all I care. Because the ones I hate is the ones that damn show up with nothing but a label.
Oh, what was crazy
Oh,
is you had said that you were having some shipping problems, and I've had some stuff not show up here, but lately it's really good. So I don't know. Hopefully everything's fine. I'm not worried.
I mean, you shouldn't be. It'll be there tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday.
If it's here Wednesday, I'm gonna have to, take it out of the next order.
Your fucking ass kicker broke or something till Wednesday.
No, man, it isn't. As a matter of fact,
Hey,
listen
Tim,
to
me
this
with a fucking
WRX
good
start
time.
up.
1809 Beach Leaf Court, Curtisville, North Carolina.
Oh shit,
27284.
he's giving it. I got
I'm
it.
here all
It's
day.
over on the count. It's sitting on the
Shit, it's on every package that comes out
I know.
there.
I put it in the address
When that
book.
ass kicker gets fixed, come on up.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll be
shit,
there in a
it's
week.
Not broke. Not broke.
You got the smoke dog? You got all of it?
Yeah, we're good.
Where?
Yeah. Right. Damn, if you don't remember it, go back and replay the video.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but see,
Oh
we're
shit.
talking bare knuckle brawl, and now you want to bring guns to this matter.
Our
Ain't
C
nobody
boy's
saying
gonna
nothing.
show up. Yeah,
RC boy.
No,
Oh shit, I owe RC boy some shit. I gotta send
Oh,
him. Where's he been?
I
The
don't
son,
know.
man.
this is the
I can't
18 and
keep up
older.
with him.
We got 18 and older. We went new rules.
New rules?
Yeah.
Why?
There's
No children.
You know why?
So it's yeah.
I don't
tough.
know, man. I feel like Lil Maz's grandfather.
He could be grandfathered in.
I mean,
We don't
I
have
feel
to.
like
We
Lil
don't have to
Nas
speak
grown.
on this on live.
No, we
Wow.
don't. We all know what's up. These colors are sick though, man. Like they totally brought out the Miami Vice vibe in me. Like it
When you
brought
go
me
to
back
dye Easter eggs, they're gonna come in handy.
yeah, that airbrush is gonna come in handy too.
Oh
But-
shit.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go straight up with the American flag all wavy with a screaming eagle in the middle of it. I'm going big the first time, Maz. Just right there. It's gonna be a
Hell yeah.
screaming eagle. He's gonna be having
With
fun
fucking Chuck Norris riding it with a fucking lightning bolt in his hand.
Yeah. He's gonna be ripping down his chest and gonna have the Maz design sticker right on
That'd be
his
sick.
screaming eagle chest.
Nasty.
Fucking Chuck Norris with a lightning bolt in his fist.
No, dude, I'll be lucky to put a stripe in this thing. I'll be lucky to put a stripe in it.
Send it over to
Yeah, I always have big
Oh,
green
that's
sick.
sick.
spray paint.
That is a sick body.
What now? Bring that back up there. That is really cool.
Man, you can swipe, Zach.
Did you?
And they said I can't use it though,
Why?
because on asphalt it's black, so it'll be hard to see the car if someone could run into it.
Uh,
Heaven
Right.
forbid.
Yeah.
right.
So I
You
bought
just
another. I bought another one today. I got to paint.
put a big silver stripe down the side or something.
Oh, man.
Big
That's
white
pretty
metal
cool though.
finger.
Did you paint that?
Not sticker. I painted it. That's just stickers.
Now here I had a question about that. Did you sticker those on the outside or did
Hello,
you do
Dirk.
it like reverse decal style
Well,
interior?
I wanted it to be on the inside, but I had
Gotcha.
to go on the outside.
Yeah. Okay.
That. I
Yeah.
zip tie that.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Hey guys, hey Keith, did you get your stuff?
One package, yeah, I didn't check the mail today, though.
Okay, yeah, it said the other one was delivered today.
Yeah.
Hey Zach, I sent you double the amount of scale stickers that Dirk sent me.
I'm not involved in this, Dirk.
I'm just letting you know.
Thanks for the banner, Dirk.
So you
I
got
it the
two?
other day.
I sent him 6.
But I specifically
Triple,
asked
not
for
notice.
extras
Yeah.
because my nephews have all their cars and they
Ooh.
love stickers. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Like,
who sends out an odd number? I mean, that's just. don't
I
know.
got an even number.
I sent an odd number
I,
to an
I
odd
put
guy.
one on here today, right here. I put one on the white
There you
Jeep
go,
today.
Dirk. Good comeback.
One for each side.
Yeah.
I got the perfect
Oh.
amount, 2.
Yep. See, he even got an even number.
Zach, you talking
I
about
kind of
that?
had to start slowing down on how many I sent because I'm running out. I got to get more.
Oh, so you mean I was at the tail end of the line?
No,
I was.
Yeah.
I think Zach got his stickers with an order that he purchased.
Let somebody
What did you
else
get yours with?
What?
What did you get yours with? Oh, that was free.
Oh,
oh man,
I will send you
I
more.
don't get
but
what you're saying.
I'll send you more, but I haven't seen one on a rig yet.
oh,
I'm upset in the fence
Ooh.
and
Damn.
throwing your hands up. in
Duckman's
the air
got
talking
got
to
2
me.
on his. They're-
I don't know what to do with
Duckman's
my
got
hands.
2.
I got
Duckman's got
one
2 on
right
his.
there.
Oh man, that thing's looking sick, Keith.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Oh,
Hey, I'm
thanks.
just a sticker whore. I got a drawer that they go in, so if I ever want to look at them, they're there.
I got a
That's I did that with the big ones that he sent. I couldn't
Dude, it's hard for me to
take
peel a
those back.
sticker that I got limited
It's
supply
really
of.
hard. Yeah,
I
it's
have
really
some
some
hard.
wire and
I
gotta
have a
solder
friend that's
this.
worked in the skate industry.
needs 20 of them
since
to
the
peel
80s.
one.
Jeez, Keith, that's coming along.
Yeah,
I
if
have
I
a
had
friend
20,
that's
I'd
Yeah,
get
working,
it's really coming.
and he has stickers coming out of the yin yang.
Lots of chrome.
How'd the
yeah.
tires fit, Keith?
Oh, I had to do some rigging on them, but they fit okay. I had to put
Oh,
a
that
washer on the back and 2 washers on the front, and they work good now.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey,
can't wait to see that thing.
Corey was asking something, or I heard my name. I'm an ear hustler.
Yeah, I was telling you that Keith does painting. So, if you just want like something that's, super professional.
Gotcha.
Yeah, on canvas.
He's an
On
artiste.
canvas.
Oh,
Yeah.
not
Oh,
my
man.
bad.
Yeah.
Man, canvas is still
I'll
sick
even
as
use
hell.
real blood if you ask him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of blood.
good.
What kind of blood?
His
What
blood.
kind you want?
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, well, I just got a little airbrush, and I just want to try it out. I'm gonna practice on some plastic that's laying around, and then I'll go crazy and get a good pattern taped off on this truck and get busy with the cheese whiz.
For an airbrush, I recommend a diabetic's blood. It's thinner.
Yeah.
That's right. It flows better.
Gotcha.
As long as you catch it while they got that
Well, I'm not using
shit running
blood.
through their veins.
I'm not using blood.
Oh, I was
What do
off
you-
because I'm diabetic.
Me
Oh,
too.
well, I'm sorry.
So am I.
Oh shit. He's getting ready to go.
Yeah.
The better.
Yeah. So,
Josh
guys,
just showed
Okay,
up.
so
almost dead. So I'm jumping off here.
All right. Have a good
I
night,
enjoy
Corey.
night,
Talk
buddy.
to y'all
Where's
next
your
time.
car?
Thanks
All
for
right,
everything.
Corey. Have a good night.
All
buddy.
right. Yeah. Hell yeah, he's finally gone. Shit.
Hey, did you hear that, Corey? I know you
Corey
listening
has
still.
sold you more
Oh,
as
shit.
chassis than
Just as
Wouldn't be right
we
if I
bust
didn't
out.
say.
I'd
Dude,
return all his stuff back to him.
Yeah.
Kurt, were you there? when
Texoma,
Maz
what's
and I-
happening, man?
Subtext.
Oh,
What's
What's
that?
up, Texoma?
Were you there yesterday in Corey's
Get in
stream?
on
when
this
Maz
chat.
and
I was
busted out
there
the
a
gas?
little bit. Oh no,
As
when you
soon-
bust.
as soon as he left, all right, get the guns.
What was
Without
that?
hesitation.
No, I must have been out of there before that.
Oh, that was great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but seriously, Maz, where you got like, is there a course at the local hobby shop up there that we can like go have some comp at or what? Like, I don't want to invade your personal space and everything. Come to your house.
You have to sleep in the same bed with him when you stay the night there. okay?
Jesus Christ, dude, I'm not.
He is the big spoon.
Dude, I don't stay the night.
Big Spoon. I want to be Little Spoon. What are you talking about? man?
I'm
All
not.
right. Well, see, he's a little bit softer than I thought. He wants to be
I'm a
held.
small dude. I'm not big spooning nobody, and I don't like people.
What the hell you coming to hang out for?
Right?
I just want to go
I
I
don't
wheeling.
fucking like you, but hey, what's
yeah, he's gonna show up. I don't fucking like you.
I just want to go wheeling with other people that are wheeling. I don't know anybody in my town, or I'd go wheeling with them.
man? There's got to be like a Rockingham Southern Pines Crawler Crew 2022 or something.
Shit, son.
If not, there's the name. Make a group on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't do that.
You don't Facebook?
I
There's
only
an
try to.
There's
For
an
me-
account out there with my name on it, but I haven't Facebooked in a couple of years because I'm not into it.
I swear to God, if you do any extent of time on Facebook, you get dumber.
God dang, you do.
Well, it's
Cool,
it's
though,
geared
because
that way,
if
dude.
you really
It's
need to know
geared.
something. All you have to do is ask a question,
Seriously.
and you'll find every person on the planet ready to answer.
Yep, they're all experts in that situation.
100%.
I'm not a doctor, but oh shit.
Yeah.
Then you got the people fucking, hey, we're 49 minutes away, give or take 48 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
gee, thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate your help. 'Cause
Yeah.
I-
You either get that or
why?
smart ass comments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, Psycho, you may have had some experience with these shocks. The MS1A,
Charismas.
the Charismas.
I had a set of Charisma shocks way back in the beginning and forget what I did with it.
Obviously not use them.
No, I used them on something, but I don't know where they are now.
Yeah.
Got
No.
it.
What I'm saying is you're not currently using them.
No.
They're not memorable.
They were back in the very beginning when these first all came out. It was one of the only other options to get any kind of different travel out of them. And
Yeah.
those are the ones you can put some oil in or no?
Yeah, these
Well,
are oil filled.
They
Yeah.
were the only oil filled available at the time. They were fine. It took some real fitting to get them on an SCX 24.
Yeah, I realize that now.
You can do some mods where you actually change out the one end of them to an actual axial stock, like that.
Uh-huh.
If it was the cap at the other side, you
I-
can change and then it helps you get it mounted.
Yeah, I got
That's
you.
what that's for.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of come up with some pivot ball spacer that would,
Sure, I don't know.
I just take the bottom ball off out of the stock guy.
Why
Yeah, I'll
wouldn't you just buy like some HR long travel, not double barrel, but long travel oils or something?
Yeah, or do that. I just wanted to check these out. I just like them. They're just good
I
looking.
like the 23 millimeter compression. I really like how small the
'cause
double barrels
they're-
go.
because they're
Better
They
not
just
do that on
look-
the cheat code.
what?
Why will it explode?
23s.
What?
I already
is
got
asshole
43
invert.
millimeter shocks on a cheat code right over there. It stomps mud holes in the rocks asses
God, and walk them dry.
and walks them dry. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm saying?
With some 58 millimeter tires.
No,
Yeah.
52s.
You're doing with 52s?
Yeah, that thing's a fucking killer over there. That's Silent Assassin, dude. It doesn't even have a rear because it's not
Can
afraid
you
of.
see the chat, Zach?
No.
Okay, Brian Koshner says, check YouTube. He thinks 2FM has a video on fitting them.
Yeah, I think he does.
100%.
I agree. I was just, we're here in the chat. I was just asking. They came in the mail today, so I was just curious.
Something came for you in the mail today.
He's nuts.
Got him. Oh shit.
That's
My
what
best
she
friend was
said.
in Korea at the time, and I hit him with that. And oh man, it took him about a week to catch up to our times of our meals
Yeah.
living over there.
The last
And
time
it
Matt
was
hit
pretty
Corey
great
with
when he
that,
found out.
man, he got him good.
Bubble.
Oh yeah, I got Corey a bunch of times with it. Like, get your package. What package?
These nuts. That's too easy though, because
It is,
people
man.
you could be sending someone a package.
That's what I'm saying. I've gotten him multiple times.
Fucking troll.
Hey, I get trolled enough. I might as well do a little trolling myself.
Oh, exactly. Man.
No dead
Chat's
air.
popping
Go,
tonight.
go.
Vagina. Oh,
How many people are watching?
We had hold on, let me refresh.
Why is B. Koshner not in here? Or Texoma?
They don't
Somebody
like
with
us.
some knowledge. Like, I'm just some
24.
guy.
Whoa,
I'm
what
just-
are you trying to say?
No,
Zach.
I just find that I'm.
What are you
the
saying?
one-
We're the goof troop?
No,
Yeah,
I
no
just
shit.
find-
D squad?
if
Well,
you
we're
let
the
me
C
talk,
queen-
if you let
C
me tell
team?
my side of the story, I'd tell.
No, we're not letting you talk anymore.
Okay, then.
I'm
That's
messing with
that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. Is I'm the one always talking over here. I don't know shit, man. Just
see ya,
talking.
Bubbles.
Yeah,
Raise your hand yet, Zach.
yeah.
Dude, I've never raised my hand. Never
He
once.
just floor
Asked
he puts
permission.
it in drive and floors it.
Dude, I don't
Was
ask
that 38 times?
that almost. Yeah. What did I say 37 times?
Oh, shit.
I don't even know what it was. I've
Cheers,
said
brother.
it so many times.
Cheers. What are you sipping
So,
on?
man, I've really been not motivated since Guru and Kurt stole all my good ideas and put patents on them. I have not been interested in building anything new other than cars.
You're so
Come
Now
out
you're
and whoop your ass
slacking.
with. Huh?
You're slacking. We need some more product.
No, man, I'm not slacking.
shit.
I'm
Come off
saving
the
my
times,
future.
Zach.
corporate needs some more ideas.
I'm saving my future for my future, not yours. I mean, man, oh man. That guy can't even get it. I don't even have time to. I have so many ideas all day long. I don't even have time to change my name. Small Carls is talking shit all the time. I come on a Zachary's
You-
iPad,
dude,
like, oh, this guy's
You know,
gonna change
I
his
almost
name.
roasted you. I
He's
almost
almost
roasted you.
changed his
The
name.
First thing when I got in here, I was gonna say, why isn't your name Cardboard
I
Crawls
expect nothing. I expect nothing less, dude. I
Card-
mean,
Well,
you know,
will you
You
hurry
know,
up
like-
and do it?
I mean, it don't take nothing but doing it.
I don't even
Literally.
how, dude. I
Do you
have to
see-
literally.
Do you see where it says Zachary Dutter in the top right?
Oh, well,
You
I can
tap on
change.
that some bitch,
I can
and you
change
just go.
that,
You
but
go
I
to
mean,
your
my,
channel.
I mean,
You
my.
goober.
Yeah, dude, I
Goober.
don't, I'm not. I don't even use YouTube Studio, dude. I don't know shit.
No, you don't even have to.
You don't have
don't
to
have
use
to.
the studio.
Some bitch. I'm gonna. All right,
I'm
I'll
telling
dox
you.
my.
Hey,
I'll
hey,
dox myself
dude,
for you. All right.
check
I'll
it out.
dox
When I went
myself
to
for
high
you.
school, when I went
It'll
to high
ask you if you
school,
want to go to your channel.
I took typing because the computer room wasn't done being built. You know, like we didn't get that opportunity. I'm sorry, I'm old.
Y'all
And
didn't
I
have
just
typewriters?
Okay, Zach,
we have typewriters.
are you ready to see how easy this is?
no, because now I'm
Yo,
now
you
now
got
I'm
your
leaving the
app,
room.
right?
I walked out of
You
the
got
room.
your app.
dude. I
You got
walked
your
out
app.
of the room. I'm not even
You
looking
tap.
at the screen.
You tap right there, and you see where it says my YouTube channel.
Nope.
Give her
I
another
don't see
tap.
that. I'm
Says
out of the
edit,
room.
edit channel. Oh shit! Here, we'll pause that. And
Yes,
then
sir.
when you hit edit channel, you got a little pencil right yonder. Okay, and you just edit your name.
Yeah. So here's my question.
Max
One-
iPad and
Once I do that,
You know, you can YouTube that too.
Here, dude, check this out. I'll
No, I
even,
know.
I'll even
That's
give
what
you
I
an
was gonna say,
Apple.
is like,
I'll give
hey,
you an
I just
Apple
need to
walkthrough.
YouTube this. I mean,
Are
I
you
knew I
using
just
Apple,
needed to
Zach?
watch. Hey, no, I don't need a sample. I
Well, he's on
actually
an
know how to
iPad,
do
but
that.
of
It's
course.
the exact same. It's the exact same. You see? Here, this is on an iPhone.
Dude, I have a
Exact
hard
same
time
thing.
leaving my house. Okay, you don't understand. Like change is difficult. Okay, like
Edit
I only
channel.
eat one thing.
Well, sometimes change is good, Zach.
Well,
I just-
sure. You
I'm
say
like
that now.
I'm like Cotton Hill. Okay, I try to give people a swift kick in the ass and get them going.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Switching
okay,
it over
well,
might gain you another.
I'm
15,
I'm the
20
kind of guy that
subscribers.
just leaves the room.
Don't leave the room.
I'm
Ride
saying
that kick like a swing.
What I'm saying is pressure doesn't work well for me.
That was a
So,
direct walkthrough.
Anyway, it's all first world, my own problems,
This is facts.
right? Like it's nothing. My worry is that if I change my channel name, that nobody knows my channel. I already have so few subscribers that I'm afraid to lose one, dude. I think
Well,
my world will come crashing down.
don't be in it for the subscribers and the views, dude. Be doing it for fun. That's what I'm doing it for.
Well, I know I am doing it for fun, but
and
you know,
if shit happens, shit happens. I'm
But
here
you
just
like to
chilling
s-
with the boys.
Hey,
you
if they
know?
unsubscribe,
but
fuck
my
'em,
real
you know what I'm
question
saying?
is this.
Exactly.
My
I
real
said that
question
from
is
the word go.
my real question is this. If I change my YouTube name, my channel name, do all my subscribers know that, or do I have to go and
They'll
tell
still
them?
get notifications from you.
Yeah, it'll
correct.
just be a different name.
Correct.
You probably
So,
won't
and, like,
even notice
That's a
losing-
thick
you
mini
probably
Z
wouldn't-
body.
You probably wouldn't
Yeah.
lose anybody. You'd probably gain more because you're going to have RC in it. People that
Right.
show up in more searches.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And it's hard to find you now just typing in Zachary Dutter because several things show up.
And yeah, if you don't capitalize the last name, then it's fucked. If you don't put a space, it's fucked. Yeah, there's some other guy with my name. My mom's like, "There's someone with your name." I said, "Yep."
Big world.
Brian's over here clowning on you.
Well, good for Brian. I don't know that guy, and I don't care about him.
It's like falling and I can't get up.
Oh, Brian Koshner. That's all right. Hey, I don't give a shit, dude. I told everybody I'm new to this. I don't really care. All right. We're never gonna meet.
Shit.
You'll
shit.
never see me.
Watch me win the lottery. Your mind would fucking probably be blown.
You'll never see me.
Dude, I would find you. I'd
There's-
make it a mission. You understand what money does, right? Like I would do something out of
Yeah.
like
I don't
have you ever
like
watched
it.
Freddy Got Fingered?
I don't
You know
like
how he
it.
kidnapped his dad? That's exactly what I'd
I don't
do.
like it, dude.
You would
Try
wake up
it.
in Pakistan
there's-
making soccer balls.
Is your soccer ball maker machine broken or what? Let's do it.
No,
Hit the lottery. I want you to win.
that'd be pretty awesome.
That would be.
Yeah, I suppose.
Money, you can do a lot of dumb things with money. It's pretty sweet.
Dumb is the key word there.
Yeah.
It
Pretty
doesn't.
sure I would own a tank, some form of a tank.
You need to where you're from.
Yeah, right. just to get out of the
My-
house.
Yeah.
You better
Get,
finance
get an
that truck
armored
before you
Suburban.
that ticket
Dude,
check
watching
in.
the cartel roll through town, you just know it's them. It's like, oh yeah, that's 4 armored Escalades. Like, sick. That's awesome. Those are brand new.
We have that here, but it's military guys. Like
Dude, we got
all
feds
the
here.
spec op. You know who all the
Ooh.
spec op guys are because they're in full
We have
blacked out
SEER school
under
here.
rolling deep.
We have SEER school here, which is crazy.
You must be in Washington.
Absolutely. What branch are you in, by the way?
Air Force.
Air Force. All right. Yeah, I'm not too far from Fairchild.
Yeah, one of
It
my
actually might.
good buddies,
It might
he
be
just
on
got
fire.
assigned to McCord.
Oh no
What's
shit. Oh
Yeah,
dude,
but-
so another fire started just south of the big one that Double A was talking about yesterday.
Damn.
The local town's burning to the ground. It's crazy.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, shit happens, bro.
God, what?
Dude, like
It's poor
I-
forestry management.
it takes a lot.
all it
It
is.
takes a lot for me to be like, oh fuck, like, oh man, shit's happening. You know what I mean? A little bit of a rough life. So it takes a bit to be like, I'm like, man, the rest of the time it's like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, fantastic, absolutely outstanding. Let's do this.
Hell yeah.
Could always be worse,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Could always
We had
be could have not got my charismas in the mail today.
the fire yesterday had 32 aircraft on it, and it's
Jeez.
still not out.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was like 32-mile-an-hour winds.
What's
for
the
that fire.
acreage on it, dude right now, Smalls?
Let's see.
I haven't been paying attention. Normally I'll watch fires in the west, but I just haven't this year. I was on a fire crew in 1993.
I'm thinking about doing it.
It was good.
41.5 acres, but that was all homes and stuff like
No,
that.
41 and a
That-
half acres with 36 planes, 41,500 acres, maybe.
No, 41.5 acres and 0 was contained.
Yeah.
No, not the big one, dude. 41 acres? That's nothing, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't think. How
That's
did
like
that?
that's one helicopter.
Yeah. How it's 0% contained? Like, that's even funnier. God, our fire department sucks.
No, I thought there was
Over 100 firefighters, 16 fire engines, 2 tender trucks, and a helicopter battled the blaze Saturday.
Yeah, that's
There was
wrong
definitely more.
numbers,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Oh my god,
I mean,
I hate it here. This is what I have to deal with. Stupid people.
well, it's just poor quality news. People don't even try to like report the truth anymore. They just report scandal, and then
Whatever.
they just throw out a headline and then say, and on another note,
Don't throw your cigarettes out the fucking window. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
a good one.
well, we have so Seattle and Portland shipped all their homeless up here.
What?
And yeah, what, like 2 winters ago or before COVID, like 2 years before COVID.
Yeah.
And they gave them a bus ticket and $100 and said, "See you later." Like, I shit you not. And yeah, so they just live out in the woods around town. They just squat wherever and they just light the shit up.
Yeah, they
My house almost got burnt down in '95 because there was like 2 acres next to it, and someone threw a cigarette out. They just put the fire out like 3 feet from my fucking dog. I
Oh.
come home and the whole thing was like, what the hell, man? Poor dog. He lived and everything, but he must have been shitting his pants.
Oh yeah, like, oh god.
Dog wears pants?
Yeah, he did.
That's pretty cool.
I could see Keith's dog wearing pants for sure.
German Shepherd Rottweiler, man. His name was Reaper.
That's what's up. I have a German Shepherd mix behind me. Lola.
Do you have a sign saying "Don't fear the Reaper"?
Yeah, don't fear the Reaper. I had another dog named Angus. He was a German Shepherd Siberian Husky. He would fucking chew your ass up, man. He was mean.
Yeah, the Huskies they have a little bit of canine in their breed for sure.
Yeah,
And so do German
He
Shepherds.
wouldn't fuck with you. You wouldn't fuck. You don't fuck with him.
I haven't watched this one, Texoma, but I see you got another new video out.
It did. It just came out.
That's
He shed a
two
poodle
today.
every day, though.
I like that.
Yeah. Angus, what the fuck, man?
All this
That's
laughing
go.
gotta make I gotta tinkle. I'll be right back, boys.
Tinkle.
Jesus.
It did. It just came out.
Dirk, I haven't opened up your package yet, so I'm waiting for the second package to come in,
All right. Yeah. I think.
and I can see both of your packages.
Yes.
He likes your package.
You know, you've seen
Yeah.
the package. I had to pay you somehow for the paintings you did for me.
That was the first mail that I got from the post office, man, when we changed our post office box.
Yeah, the other one should
Hey,
be.
Texoma, do you use
Yeah, okay.
the YouTube Studio to set up your thumbnails?
No,
How do you set up your thumbnails, Kurt?
Let YouTube do it.
I actually just did it. It's called Photo P. I just take a picture out of the video and put it in there,
And
and
just let it pop up.
add logos to it and all that stuff.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, where do you do that?
At Photo P on the computer. It's called. It's a link to a website. It's a PHOTOPEA, and you can drag pictures on it and then overlay stuff on top of that picture. Like you can write on it. You can take another picture and put it on top of it for like Traxxas or.
But then
Axial.
how do you put that onto your YouTube? I don't
and then
understand.
and then you put it on your YouTube and do the upload thumbnail and just upload it onto that.
Yeah, I've never even seen the upload thumbnail key.
Um,
I've never even seen that page.
have you ever? What do you do it on your phone?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah. I'm a straight
do it on
rookie.
I do it on my computer.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't even have a computer.
There's an app called Thumbnail Maker. Very simple. Use whatever picture you want and add stuff on top of it. Just make
Gotcha.
little logos and all that crap.
Yeah, all that drag and drop. Like I said,
Yeah.
man, I actually operate a really technologically advanced machine. But what I do in that machine is not technologically advanced. Like, you know, I'm just a human
Pushing
GPS.
snow.
I just push snow, dude. I just straight push. I set grade at 7 miles an hour for 16 hours a day. Right? That's what I do. I just build roads as fast as I can all night, every night. So it's sweet. But yeah, it's different than, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have to be technologically advanced to do that job. I don't run a computer in any other way. I've been able to avoid it.
I'm sure that thing's got a computer in it. No.
It is a computer. That's what I'm saying.
It does everything for you.
When
though.
it breaks,
Pretty much.
when it breaks, I just turn it off for 6.5 minutes, and it either resets or it doesn't. You know, like there's no, I can't do shit. Even if I could, you know, I'm not a technician. They have to come out. It's just like a
Yeah.
cat. It's a cat motor. It's a cat C6 motor, and when it
Yeah,
goes,
and a guy like me will come out there and fix it.
yeah, the cat tech
Resets or
comes
you're
out, dude. He's there every
drinking
morning.
coffee for the rest of the night, right?
I go get another machine.
Oh, okay.
And just, you know, like, but usually the newer ones, they don't, it's usually, if you have something catastrophic, it's actually a mechanical failure or a hydraulic failure. You know, you're gonna.
Yeah.
It's not a computer system problem. A few generations ago, it was computer might throw you down for the night, but nowadays there's so much redundancy that it's built in to be able to have its own workaround. Other than, you know, like if you get a sensor failure in your motor, or you get like a DEF system, like you have, you know, it's all DEF, diesel, and if any of that, like this newest, I run. Last year, the cat I was in, there was only 5 in North America, so it's kind of a rare cat. There aren't very many of them. It's the newest of the new, and they had one of the DEF heater modules would like start melting after like 200 hours, and you know, there's nothing you can do as an operator when that goes down. You just have a dead machine on the mountain. They just have to come replace that part. Usually the mechanics come in the morning and they get it to, they pull some pins in the final drive, and then you can drag that cat back to the shop and the tracks will move, and then they get it to the shop and deal with it. Try not to leave anything on the hill, but at night I just call someone to come get me and we go get another machine and keep working. 9 o'clock comes every morning. At 9 o'clock, I got to be off the hill. But this is an RC. I don't run an RC Snowcat, just in case anybody was wondering.
They got him.
They got him. They got him. But
You have one just because.
Kyosho makes them.
yeah,
Mhm.
I've seen some pretty sick ones, but I wouldn't want any, you know, you'd want to get like a 10th scale Snowcat.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want one very
Yeah.
small. You know, you want some, or not even a 10th, like what, you know, 6th or 8th scale, something big. You want a big old bitch. You know, you know,
That'd be pretty
that
cool.
blade's a 12-way blade. It has 12. It's a fun machine to operate.
I ran a Roxo, one of them huge ones in the 90s. And when that broke, we were done for the night.
Now, is that an underground machine?
No, it was for sewer and water.
Oh, okay.
Looked like a huge chainsaw.
Yeah. I know. It's
Had
almost
big tank wheels on it. I mean, tank tracks, and yeah.
yeah. It's like a ditch witch, but it just pulls the.
Yeah, but it's a huge ditch witch. I mean,
Yeah,
the size
yeah,
of a trailer
exactly.
truck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like a semi-sized ditch witch.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's still a skid steer.
Yeah, it's steered by the belts. I mean, I was a helper operator, so I didn't drive it, but
But
it's
they have
steered by
4
the.
metal tracks, right? 4.
Yeah,
or
it's had 2,
tracks.
and
2.
it's steered by the tracks. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. But that's very limited steering. I mean, that's basically a roadbed grinder, right? It's a remover, asphalt remover.
We dug
Or-
water lines for it. And
Oh,
water and
okay.
sewer lines.
Yeah, you were digging deep square ditches. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rather than excavate, you just push the line, push the ditch witch.
It was
through
like 4 foot wide, and I think it could go like 20 feet deep.
yeah, that's
20 feet.
crazy. That's just an earth rumbler. Think of
I
what we
almost
do.
got killed a couple of times in that
I'll
job.
bet.
I was checking the depth, looking down and shit, and the operator was up there, and something in my head said, "Take a step back," and I took a step back, and the whole place where I was standing just caved right in. And I'm
Wow.
like, holy fuck, man! It just, yeah. I'm glad I
crazy.
listened to my little voice.
Which one?
I've had some.
Yeah. The one that said, "Hey, you ain't got laid yet. Move your ass back."
I've had.
Derek, I like the butcher, by the way. That thing's sick as hell.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Zach.
Yeah, no, you're good. No, it is sweet. I wasn't going to talk about RCs. Sorry. Yeah, the butcher's a FCX, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it. I can't get too involved in the FCXs right now. I'm not in that world yet. Like I can't. I see them. I like that. I think for if you're gonna do like rock, there's gonna be like a rock racing scene, you know, where you,
I think for
you know,
someone that
where it
doesn't
wasn't
want to
just crawling.
upgrade,
Yeah,
someone who
right.
doesn't want to upgrade, except for like wheels and tires, you know what I mean?
You gotta, if you're not gonna change the links on them, you gotta get some weight down lower. They're gonna flip on you nonstop.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Because that
Well,
body's
I mean,
heavy.
they designed it that way. They wanted to do nose wheelies like in the commercial, right?
I mean, it matches an actual rig in real life, the way they designed it with that shorter wheelbase and that big looking body, but it can be very capable with just a few changes, or you can go crazy like now. All these people jumping on with aftermarket. Trail's got hundreds of dollars worth of upgrades you can do to them, which
Yeah,
I have not,
right.
and probably will not do most of it.
Right, right. But you know what's great is 2FMRC did them all, so we can see them and what they do and how
Yep.
they work. And if you want to go down that road, you can go down that road. I think it's great.
What
that
do you guys
someone-
think about the bearing skid plate?
I liked it, dude. I thought the bearing skid plate. I
Bearing
liked that better
skid
than
plate.
Yeah,
Dude,
did you
I
not
like-
see that, Kurt?
No.
I see it.
He's running. He's
put,
running.
You put bearings on where the links go, right?
Uh-huh.
So I don't know how, I forget how he did it, but he carved bearings into the skid plate so that the skid plate rolls.
It rolls over things instead of dragging.
Yeah, and it
but it's only
functions,
4
which is
bearings,
funny.
and it's 4 bearings, and they barely stick out. I like it better
yeah.
than the. I like it better than the steering link bearing thing.
Yeah, the
Steering
steering,
bearing.
It's
thing,
it's
it adds weight up front, which is good, but especially if you're doing it like on an FCX or something with portals, you're not going to hit that more than you're going to hit something else first.
yeah. You're only
Right.
going to hit that because it's bigger now because it's got bearings on it. Whereas if it was just a nice thin piece of aluminum or stainless, it
I think
wouldn't.
it's an interesting idea, and people are trying to get a little creative with some of the
Right. Right.
Same thing
But
if you made your own link that had the threaded rod inside with the sleeve on the outside, if it wasn't just fastened onto where it had a roll to it, that would kind of do the same thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Just make it a little short and with no bend in it, and it would roll. Or use a larger diameter piece of tubing and it would kind of move. And did you guys see that Matt also just went ahead and built a set of those for less? Like you could build like 4 or 5 of them for less than one cost.
And he caught a bunch of shit for it too.
Yeah. Did he?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he didn't mention, because he had done a video previously from the people that made those originally, and then he
Right.
failed to mention it in his first video that he posted on it, and a lot of people gave him shit in the comments, so he pulled it and reposted a whole new video.
Huh.
Oh, I thought that he mentioned
found
them
it.
and said
you find,
and
Keith?
said good things. You know,
My
I thought that he
paintbrush,
had
my
mentioned-
paintbrush. I lost my paintbrush I just bought. I found it.
Just lost your
Good.
mind.
I haven't found that yet.
Kurt, you
think
got
that
anything
stressing
sweet
over
coming
that.
out?
What was that?
You got anything sweet in the works?
Nah, not yet.
Any
How did your
ideas?
racing go? I missed that. How did your racing go?
Oh, I totaled my car.
Totaled it.
The
Oh,
Typhoon?
No, the
Were there a lot of curbs there?
the limit. No, there's a lot of cars there that I ran into. I T-boned a car.
Ooh.
It spun out and I T-boned them right in the side and it bent my whole shock tower and broke shocks and bent links.
Oh,
You exchange insurance information?
Yeah, I didn't even know who I hit. It was like a hit and run. I hit him and he ran. I don't even know who it was. I asked everybody and they're like, "No, it wasn't me." I'm all, fuck. I know I hit something. I'm hoping
You
I
hit a
got it on
ghost.
video. We'll see.
Can't wait to see it.
Hoping I got it.
Are you still doing those speed runs on your Typhoon?
Yeah, I haven't. I was supposed to go do one today, but I never did it. I was too tired.
I got to do a bunch of soldering. They give you a wire. It's supposed to be 4 inches, 5 inches long, and it's like an inch.
Trying to burn your fingers.
I'm gonna try to do one this week. Go do a speed run this week sometime.
What did you get, like 80 last time, or what was it?
80 with all the stock stuff, yeah. Just a bigger pinion.
What car?
The Corrali Python.
Nice.
Put a Speed Tech spool in it now, so get a little faster going. Should hoping to get 100.
Jeez. What do you guys recommend for an ESC for a slash? For just 3S bashing.
I posted a
Four-wheel drive.
dash one up. Oh, 4-wheel drive. I'd do it.
Yeah.
Your Castle 4 Sidewinder or something like that.
Yeah, Sidewinder
Okay.
should work.
Yeah.
Roger that. I didn't realize that was super critical, but like a difference between two-wheel drive and four-wheel
Sidewinder,
drive.
some of the smaller
yeah.
spectrum stuff will work.
Yeah, if you want to go cheap, you can do Spectrum.
Okay. Yeah, I melted mine down after putting the bigger pinion gear in it. It was sweet doing like 90 on dirt. Like that shit was way sweet, but not sweet when it doesn't go no more.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my Stampede's like that. Every time I drive it, it breaks.
Yeah, dude, I had to put so much money into that damn slash right off the get. And I bent, God, I have these super trick, like, I want to say they're titanium dog bone racing axles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody freaks out when they see them, and then I bent one somehow.
Oh, wow.
I noticed that. I bent my front monster shocks. God,
Yeah.
what else? My front bumper is pretty much hanging on by a thread. I cracked one of the little side things somehow. The chassis still good to go.
I know what will help you.
What's that?
Stop hitting things.
Yeah.
No, dude, jumping it. I fucking send it.
Oh.
I beat my slash
Just
to
send
death.
it. Yeah, dude, bashing with
That's
my
what it's
pops.
for.
My dad got an E-Max, or just the Max. Sorry. Then just bashing the shit out of it. So much fun.
Crap out of the Max too.
That's what you man. I'm a bastard. Best and everything.
Yeah, Sergeant J, man, he flings this stuff off some big dirt.
Oh, dude. It was a bent piece of scaffolding propped up on a wheelbarrow. So imagine like that angle, you know? I was jumping. It was easily 25, 30 feet straight up in the air and then 70 feet, 80 foot out. It never broke a thing. But just going really fast straight, that's what killed it. For
It's
too
like
long.
me jumping off this kiddie slides, not going up the kiddie slides, off the other way.
What sound like boy? Kevin Colbert, is that his name? The Rex Hollis Cars?
Talbot.
Talbot, yeah.
Yeah, dude. And then, you know, Rich Duvervash, RCD 31, and then Thunder RC. I don't know if you guys watch Thunder RC at all.
Oh yeah, Thunder RC. He launches
A
us.
legend now.
Yeah, he grew fast.
Yeah, once I get that slash up and running, I'm gonna mount the camera inside and just send it. See what kind of shit I get for an angle. Hope and wish for the best. Cut some holes in the body for airflow.
I know all your cars are on the boat still there, Sergeant.
Yeah, all those ones you guys see in the background right there are all on their way over.
And you have quite the collection.
Damn, Sergeant.
Everything show. I got rid of some of those in the photo, but I still have quite a bit. I picked up a couple more before coming up here and having shipped here, so I had something to mess around with when I got here.
Yeah.
So I got the Vendetta and then the new Outcast 4S. I don't know if you guys know who Jay Sinister RC is.
Yeah.
Jason, the Productions. I bought some stuff off of him. So I
Okay.
got the TRX4 from him.
Huh.
The Defender Sport. And I also got a Mojave from him in a drone with the it's a DJI Mavic. I think it's a Mavic Air 2.
Oh hell yeah!
So I got that from.
Man, he sold a lot of stuff. He was selling all of his stuff, wasn't
Colorado and Rockies and stuff. What's that?
he? He was selling all of his stuff, wasn't he?
Yeah, he said he was getting rid of some stuff and then, getting ready to do some other things. He said he's still going to keep some stuff, but yeah, he's getting rid of a bunch of stuff that he's not using. So I was like, dude, what you got? So we got in a little chit chat going with his dad, and I was like, I want that, I want that, I want that. So he gave me a good package deal.
He's doing a big Christmas giveaway for people that need stuff. So if you guys are interested, go to his channel.
He's awesome dude, man. He's also a prior Air Force guy. He retired from the Air Force. Pretty high rank too, about his fault.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
I've been building a lot of houses for a lot of Air Force people. Super high.
Out there,
super nice people. Yeah, super nice people.
Yeah, most of them you run into tend to be pretty decent people, man. You get those bad apples here and there, but they're very few and far between.
Dude, he showed up with the stash and in fucking silkies. I go, what branch are you from? And he goes, what gave it away? And I just laughed, dude. I just laughed. I don't know. You're here at O Dark 30 and you're in silkies with a mustache like that. Who are you?
It's almost too easy.
His wife ended up owning like a bakery, so we got fresh homemade bagel sandwiches every morning. Oh, dude, killer job site.
That's awesome.
I'll remember to add you guys next week.
Did we lose Osborne?
We did. We lost Osborne. We lost Maz. We lost Guru.
Pussies.
Yeah, yeah. Zach just went AFK. Saw a flash of khaki and gray.
Kurt, you race?
Just infractions right now. I was thinking about getting into the 8 scale street racing, road race.
8 scale, dude, that's some big shit.
Well, we're racing 1/7 scale right now.
Oh, really?
Dude, that's too big.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
we race the
breaking.
ARMA class, the ARMA infraction and felonies and all that.
I just started doing 10 scale sedans.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing that too for the winter for indoor on a carpet.
Yeah.
10 scale. Yeah, a couple of us were thinking about jumping in on that just to have
No-
something.
no
to do.
curves.
You guys have anything?
No curves,
You guys
but
have
walls.
anything fifth scale?
Balls are scary.
You guys have anything fifth scale at all?
No.
The biggest thing I have is, I think, 10 scale, technically.
That's the biggest thing I have since that Jimny 6 scale. But not racing.
I have a drift car, a Slash, 2 SCXs, and an Ecto. Little 24 scale SCXs. Those little fuckers.
What are you racing, Chumley?
Well, a Gizmo sedan. Have you heard of it? Or I mean, chassis.
A Gizmo, nuh-uh.
Let me grab it. Home.
Is it all carbon fiber? Sounds ultra fancy.
Sounds like you shouldn't get it wet. It might multiply.
That's right. Don't feed it after midnight.
Yeah, don't feed it.
It's light. It's pretty good. All carbon fiber.
It's called a Gizmo.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, but
And that's asphalt you're racing on, or
asphalt.
asphalt? Okay.
Yeah, I tried doing it in the beginning with a Fortec. Man, what Fortec? No,
Yeah, no, they just slide all over the place.
I went up upgrading because there was so much play. I went and got these supports,
Yeah,
but you know, because I had a lot of play in these freaking.
yeah,
It helped, but no.
yeah. You need to replace all that plastic with aluminum, and then it helps a lot more. But it's still too, it's
Yeah.
dropping so much money into it.
It's good for the front yard or the street, I guess now. So
Yeah, I run mine up against curbs, as everybody knows. It's my curb finder.
So far, what's the count? Curb one, how many?
Yeah,
One, how many?
I don't know. I just keep putting fingers up.
Maybe if you go 8th scale, you'll start beating the curb.
Yeah, no.
True.
You just start bending rims then.
Yeah. You saw
That
my
basher
HDL
spot.
fly.
Oh Jesus. That basher spot you were at the other day was pretty cool.
Try to find a BMX spot out here somewhere.
Hey Sergeant,
nice
you
spot.
fly your air very much? Have you flown that?
So he hasn't sent it over to me yet. So we recently made a deal.
I got
So
you.
he started sending stuff. So I got the TRX 4 already, and now he's sending out the Mojave this week. He's trying to find like parts and stuff that he's got laying around too. So he's like, yeah, he's like find stuff in the garage or whatever, and I'll put everything together, send it out. So I should have the Mojave maybe next week.
Those airs they're pretty fun to fly. They're easy to fly, is what's great.
Yeah, and I've been flying DJI stuff for like, I don't know, for years, man.
Oh,
I started
yeah.
off with what was that one they made years ago? It was a really small one. I can't remember the name of it.
Well, you'll like the air. It's super intuitive and it's an easy flyer.
Yeah, I can't
I do
remember the name
auto
of that
fly.
drone. It was before like the Mavics were super popular. It was a mini drone.
The Phantom.
No, it wasn't a Phantom. It was after the Phantoms. It was like their very first model of like a legit 2-axis gimbal 1080p drone. Man, I used to fly that thing a lot. I sold it. I can't remember the name of it though. It was pre like Mavic Mini, Mavic Air, all that stuff. Because the Mavic Air came out right after this.
Yeah, the air just has a lot of fun, like, auto fly features. It does does a helix and, does cool follow me modes if you can keep your stuff in camera. And if you happen to look at my channel, there's a Snowcat video where all of that's a DJI Air in follow mode. It's following my Snowcat while I'm operating. But it's sick. They're fun. I just don't. There's so many restrictions to flying.
Oh, dude, you just send her.
Yeah, you can. But once once that thing has a number on it and the FAA has that thing tracked, dude, I've set up to fly and they send you a text message that says, "Do not take off. Your machine is grounded." Like they'll just it doesn't fly, dude.
You literally have to go away from every fucking thing. There's nothing you can do about it.
I mean, the thing is, you just have to call in special permissions, and that's what I did. I had to fly to take pictures or
Contact the
something.
tower or whatever.
Exactly. You got to contact the airport.
Outside of that, you just got to leave and be away from everything.
Yeah.
Most places, it's within a certain amount of miles of an airport.
Right.
You can't operate. If you do, you got to get express permission. You got to have liability insurance, all that crap.
Yeah.
So what happens if you build your
I go out in the
own?
mountains.
It's
go away
different
from everything.
weight classes. It's a weight class thing.
I know, but like, so what if you build one
and
and don't register it, but
well, then
fine,
you can just go get crazy. But if they
Taking a
catch
risk.
up
yeah,
to you,
okay. Yeah, I'm absolutely taking a risk. Absolutely.
That's all it
but-
is. You're taking a huge risk if you
Yeah.
something does happen or
But
whatever.
so it's like
or even if you
owning
injure
it.
someone else.
If you make your own drone, it's like having a P80. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it. That is
But
fucking
it-
funny.
I mean, it's super restrictive, and at the same time, like you can still go make some really cool videos. I have some really cool video stuff that I've shot that is not on my channel. That I just have, lots of snowcat stuff like building parks and filming while other people are working, and there's some cool shit out there, and just
Oh yeah.
but there's lots of restrictions that people don't even realize. Like you're not supposed to fly over a crowd. Period. End of story.
Yeah, you can't fly where my house is, but I fly anyway. I turn off all the
Like-
warnings in the app.
But like everyone in the crowd has to have a permission slip, or you have to have prior permission written from the FAA to like legitimate. You get a permit to fly. Like I got a permit to fly in the dark because I was doing some filming of snowcats at night, so I got permission to fly in the dark. Because you can fly 30 minutes before or after dark, just like fishing.
Dude.
But like in China, we just flew wherever we wanted, whenever we
Yeah,
wanted.
I'm gonna fly like we're in China.
That's what we did.
So small crawls, if you can't fly where you live, would you get in trouble if they knew how high you get?
Absolutely. I guarantee there's
He's
something
grounded
stupid
for
that,
life.
that I couldn't fucking operate a drone while under the
Yeah, I was
influence
doing
of
that. I was doing that shit in
marijuana.
Italy all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
It
only
was-
dude.
I talked to some of
You
the
know how
Italian people,
fun
and
it
they're
is
like,
to
"Dude,
get blasted and just crawl? You know, that's
bro,
that's
that's
the
that is
best
cool."
thing ever. After work, dude, crawling around on my hands and knees all fucking day. Come home, get blasted, make a video.
And back on your hands and knees.
Exactly. Do it again and then rinse and repeat every day.
Crawling all day, crawling all night.
Yeah.
My son has one of those racing drones. I mean, like 100 miles per hour. I think it's crazy.
You can make them super cheap, like $150. I was
I think-
looking into those.
It was a 1,500, I think, the one we got him.
Dude, they do get crazy. I will say that. Is it a bigger one?
Here's the thing.
Nice.
thing with
So
a
yeah,
lot
that's
of
a
racing
bigger
drones-
one for sure. But
A lot of those racing drones is they're very small, so the weight limit
Yeah.
is down. The FAA can only it's like a 240 gram
Found
limit or something.
247.
The old drone I used to fly was called a DJI Spark. You guys remember that?
Spark, the Spark.
Yeah, dude, that's what really got me into like cinematic drone photography.
Nice. You'll like the Air when you get it. It's pretty cool. It's a decent little drone.
Yeah, man. Right now I'm doing the Mini too. I went from the Spark. I got a Mini. Sold the
Mini
Mini,
2's
got a
sick.
Mini 2. And I was like, do I want to buy a Mini 3? And then this deal came up with Chase Sinister. So he was like, yo, I got an Air 2. And I got the DJI Smart Controller with the screen on it. He was like,
nice.
I'll throw it all in the bundle
Dude,
for
the
you.
Smart Controller's $700.
Yeah. So, dude, telling you, I got a deal.
So yeah, that's sweet. I think though the Mini is just as good as the Air. It's just less limitations from the FAA because it falls under the weight limit. They can't do shit. You can fly it anywhere and do anything you want.
And
with it.
you know, he takes care of his
One of
stuff
them.
too.
Yeah, he does. Everything I've gotten from him so far is like,
Yeah, it's
it's
But
immaculate.
I can tell you what I liked about the Air is its stability control. Its ability, like I have flown that thing in a blizzard, in the snow, blowing ass snow, gnarly.
Did the
gnarly.
feds know it was snowing? Did you get that permit that night?
No, I did not. But I don't think they could see me.
I'm
The
fucking
clouds were so
down.
thick. But
Down.
it flies in really good in wind. It flies really, it's really stable in the wind. And as you know from the Mini, all those auto features are just really fun to use. You can get some really cool photography moments from that. So yeah.
Wait, check this out. I just
Check it
printed
out.
I just printed this out the other day.
Oh, that's sick as hell.
Nice.
that's
I
pretty cool.
love Day of the Dead stuff.
Yeah.
I
Well, Sugar
really
Skull.
do.
Yeah, it took about 24 hours, but
Now, is that patterned or just straight holes crazily in there? Like, is there a pattern to that or not?
I don't know.
Let's look at it closer because my brain sees patterns. No,
I was gonna say you are.
It's not really patterns.
no, not really.
He's been doing science.
Hey, Keith,
Well, that's cool. Well, is
Yeah.
that for something in particular or just for desk decorations?
just for the desk.
Yeah, yeah. Or hang a paperclip off of it and it's a Christmas ornament.
Put pencils in it. It's
Sure.
a pencil holder.
Put
Yeah.
pencils in it. It's a pencil.
I was thinking about trying to put some LEDs in there so shine up on the wall.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
That'd
for
be
sure.
Yeah.
Yep, that would be sweet.
Uh,
Remember those?
I'm
little
really
globes?
thinking about getting one, a 3D printer, just for bodies.
Dude, I want.
Just for the parts.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah, just for the parts, man. Just for like stuff for the garage, like
True.
racks,
It's the basic
toolbox,
stuff, yeah.
and
Scale garage.
I
yeah.
need a scale. I need the right scale ammo box instead of this one.
yeah, but you got to
Or
get
That
that.
like something like simple like me for a bachelor, making your own roof
You gotta-
skids or something
you
for
gotta
your
get-
body.
Wing
Yeah,
mounts.
exactly.
Skids,
all that
different
stuff.
things.
You can get
You gotta
that
have a-
rubber stuff.
You got to get the CAD program though. They're not cheap.
I want a
Yeah,
mini
you can get those,
CNC.
Once you have it, then you go on Thingiverse or wherever, you can just find
Yeah.
everything, print it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a game changer right
So
there.
you just,
is
you
having
just
that.
gotta
Someone's already
know
made it
somebody with
somewhere.
it. Yeah, you just gotta know
Exactly.
somebody
Someone's
with a
already
printer.
made it.
That's the thing, Kurt. You make friends.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, you're good at
About the
that.
network. All about the network.
I'm not good. Like I've literally not talked to any humans this week. Like, I mean,
I am a robot.
I haven't interacted with other members of the rate of humanity
In person.
in
So-
person.
You're just here to make up for that time then.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't do well.
This doesn't count, Zach. You gotta go
Yeah, I
outside.
know. That's why you
have
haven't
to
ever seen
touch
me, have you?
somebody.
Touch grass today.
When
Never
you, go,
seen-
when you go to those racing events, there's a lot of cool people. I
Yeah.
mean,
For real.
they'll help you out, whatever you need. If you have any questions, they're there.
Or the
You know.
crawler events, all that
Yeah.
stuff. He lives out
Yeah.
in the boonies.
There's no events where I am.
Make
Unfortunately.
your
Well,
make
you gotta-
events.
You got to go outside.
You got a hobby shop, right?
Yeah.
Go to the hobby
I know.
shop.
I'm supposed to go there and help them with their 24 scale project, but
Your pussy hurts.
no, I don't like people.
You wiped the wrong way.
Well,
Huh.
when you wake up tomorrow, wipe the right way. Head on down to the hobby shop and be like, "Yo,
And hang out there. Yeah, that's what I do. Hell, I was
Hey,
at my
yeah.
hobby shop for 4 hours yesterday.
Yeah.
bring that sweet cheat code and be like, hey,
Walked out with
Yeah.
a $10 part.
I mean, but they don't have a course. That's the thing. Is like I have a course
start
5 feet
start
from my back
building
door.
it. Start building. That's not the point,
It is.
Establish a course there.
no, yeah.
That's the point. Establish a
It
course
is.
there. Be
Find
like,
out where everybody else is playing at.
exactly.
Yeah.
If
I think-
someone's buying them, there's other people playing with them, bro.
I think they're selling them to kids. We got a lot of kids in this community. This is a military-based community.
So exactly, get a crawler course there at the shop, so you're not looking like fucking Uncle Icky inviting kids over to your house to come crawl.
Oh, I'm not inviting kids over to my.
Uncle Icky.
Yeah,
your
I don't even.
nephews are good to go, but randos no go.
Yeah, I don't even.
I'm at the hobby shop 4 or 5 days a week.
Yeah.
I mean, just bullshit with everybody. I mean, I'm not working right now. I just had surgery last week and I get bored. Just go down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you guys like
I'm
talking.
I'm on leave, so I'm just been
You-
chilling.
you-
So I just go up there.
Well,
I think
you gotta
you're-
learn to talk to yourself first, and then go talk to others.
I'm really good at talking, but I just don't
Oh, we know.
want to talk. I don't.
Like busting your chops there, Zach.
I don't know.
No, he's good at those crawlers. I mean, I'm gonna get one day. I'm gonna get a crawler one day.
They're $110 for the cheapest one.
You'll
You
have
better.
fun. They're good to have. I got a few of them.
Just buy one of those. This generation right here comes with the
Yeah,
better
that
electron.
one's the one what I started with. But if you're
It's
really
a
gonna
great
go
base
for
of
it,
a chassis.
get the Gladiator. Gladiator's the best all around.
Oh, the Gladiator is a great. But here's the thing.
How
If
big?
you want to,
It's
They're
a
just-
little bit longer.
you can
than
get
the
this
rest.
for $135.
They're
You can get the
124
Gladiator
scale.
for $154.
Yeah, those are 124 scale for sure.
So, yeah, that was all. That's the only reason I bought that one. Is two reasons. This fits the cheat code chassis. And the Gladiator does not.
But yeah, there ain't much love out there for Gladiator currently, but it's growing.
It's coming, dude.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to make comp chassis for that because it's. Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you need one. If you put the Grizzly Works LCG kit in there, change where the battery sits, and change where
That's
the
the big
ESC,
thing.
change where the ESC sits. You don't have high clearance on yours, do you?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I high
you do.
clearance both my rigs.
Okay. All
Finally.
right. Well, you have links on there. Well, then I'm telling you, I think if you put a Grizzly Works style LCG kit in there, even if you did the Texoma style where you just put a hot pin through that thing and change the way the body mount sits,
Yeah,
I think you're going to improve that thing enough where you don't need Maz to make a chassis. for that.
I did move up. I did fix it kind of actually. I moved the shocks back to the stock, but like farther up on the
Mhm.
furthest up pin. You know.
Yeah,
And I
but have you
adjusted the
seen
body a little bit better.
Have you seen how he changes the way the ESC tray sits and then swaps the location of the battery in the ESC?
Yeah. But that's the only thing I would do is just be needing that tray, really. I
Yeah,
just need
well,
that tray.
Texoma
what I'm
said
saying
I
is-
got comp chassis coming for the G
Texoma has a
The
video where
Gators.
he did,
the
The
Gators,
Gators.
gliders.
The Gators. Hell yeah! If you got comp chassis coming, sign me up, sir.
who said
I
that?
messaged you.
Texoma.
Yes, sir. I would
Heck.
definitely rock a wood chassis. Have you guys seen? It's called Hanny RC or Hani RC. Have you seen that? It's a small little channel. It's he's
Hey,
has to
ask-
be. It's in the jungle. The dude made his own tent scale crawler out of fucking wood.
Yeah,
The whole thing is out of wood.
it's not a necessity, but
Right,
he
not
makes
at all.
some amazing shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's wild and it crawls, it trails, it's cool to watch.
So wait, let's just go back for a second. You just said something about you rocking wood. So
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
dude. Texoma's got wood chassis.
I know.
Can't wait.
Just trying to pick on you about sharing too much information.
Yeah, playing with
Oh,
your
dude.
wood.
Hey, Tex, if
Shit
you
happens.
come up with the design you really like and you want it cut out of brass, I have some 050 brass. I'll make a chassis out of brass for you, but you'll
That
have to
would
come
be-
up with
Does anybody
cross.
are there any brass rails out there? Solid brass chassis?
That'd be heavy.
Right?
But it's all
Would that be
down
good,
low.
though?
But it,
Yeah, would
it's
that
not
be
that
good?
heavy. I
It's
mean,
not
as long
that
as,
down low though. Think about it.
but if you cut the
Yeah.
ends
Your
off,
axles
and
are
like,
lower.
yeah, your
True.
axles are lower. True.
Everything's lower than your chassis.
Everything's lower. Yeah, I guess the only thing higher is the body that's above it.
Yeah. Maybe the electronics.
Yeah. It'd be sweet if you could just do the belly of it in brass and the
That
rest
bottom,
of it in
yeah, that
like
bottom half.
aluminum. Yeah. I guess you could if you just notched them and had the
Two.
bolts overlap.
two or three piecer body.
Yeah, it'd be 3 pieces. Or you could do it in 2, probably. Just have a little snub nose like the cheat code is. Smalls, you got to take some files to those wheel wells there, buddy.
On what?
On that JLU, man. You're doing that thing wrong.
Oh no, I call this thing the snaggletooth.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I fucked up the front.
Then it works. Then it's in there. I
Got a little
can't.
snaggle.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
Oh.
Someone did it where they it looks like fangs. Or was that the No, I'm thinking of that rhino thing that Jim and Dustin made. Or no, is that your rhino?
Oh no,
Kurt?
that's
Dirk?
That's
Is that
Dustin.
yours?
That's Dustin. It was
Okay.
Gunner's RC Garage did it. With Jim came up with the design.
There you go.
Gunner's did it for Dustin.
Yeah, trifecta over there of mad genius design. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to end up getting another JLU or
Good
maybe
Gladiator.
I need a
Do
gladiator
it.
body, huh?
No, you just do a Gladiator. Just do the
Well,
whole
I
thing.
don't. I'm just thinking I need to go get a JLU so I have the electronics for that Maz that's coming.
Oh, gotcha.
Same
Right, because I don't.
Gladiator.
Huh?
It's the same electronics in the Gladiator.
Yeah, no, exactly. So I could do that. I could end up with 2 rigs if I went out and bought a Gladiator. I could put this motor and tranny in the Gladiator with this ESC with the Gladiator body, and that's a runner. And then put the Gladiator ESC motor and tranny in the JLU into the Maz.
Did you get a carbon one too?
No.
Oh, you got 2 TIs, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a carbon in the
yeah.
winter.
Hey,
That's what's up.
As soon as someone comes up with some carbon axles, then we'll do a full carbon rig.
No, Chumley used to play hockey back in the day.
I sound like you're from Canada.
Nah, I live close to Canada though. I'm like 70 miles away.
Okay.
I'm gonna take off, guys. You have a good night.
Have a good night, Keith.
All right, good night.
Hey, Keith, be safe.
Hey, me too, gentlemen. I'm out of here. Y'all take it easy and appreciate
Have a
y'all.
good night.
All right, Sergeant
Thanks,
Jay.
Sergeant.
See ya.
Peace.
good night.
Hopefully your packages arrive.
Oh yeah, appreciate it.
So yeah, I don't know. I probably shouldn't go buy anything, but I'm addicted.
You could buy both. You could buy both.
No.
Well, that's how, dude. I ended up with 1, and then I ended up with 2, and then I ended up with a 10 scale. That's how it goes.
Yeah, I got to keep that. I got to not do that yet. If I win a 10 scale at a crawling comp, maybe. But I can't just go buy one.
Why not?
Right? My future ex-wife won't allow that kind
They're
of thing.
cheap enough now.
I spent about
It's hard to-
$1,000 this week on a hobby shop.
He said
Dude,
he
it's
spent
really easy to
$1,000. I could have built 3 fully built 24 rigs for that much.
Yeah, I got a new controller. I got a new charger, the iCharger 3010 Duo, and I ordered the setup blocks and everything for the the 10 scale and all that. I mean the level board, all kinds of stuff.
Gotcha.
Bunch of
You got gear.
The
I got to know the car's right. That way I know it's not me. You know what I mean? Or
Right.
if the car's
All right.
I know it's me.
Is it you? Yeah.
Are you talking about the scale,
That little nut behind the
corner
trigger.
scales?
Well, I see.
No, they're level. They're toe in and toe out and all that
Oh,
stuff.
toe in,
yeah.
toe out kit. Gotcha. Yeah,
It's a
I want to
it's
get a
called
set of those
setup-
leveling
setup
scales.
kit.
Gotcha.
I
And
actually
that's for
have
your
one
mini
in-
Z?
I actually have one in the cart.
What was
sitting
that?
there.
That's for your mini Z? Or for
No,
something
no.
else?
That's for the that carbon fiber 10 scale that I have.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Gotcha.
getting into that. So, yeah. So,
Yeah, none of it's cheap.
yeah, I've been driving RCs for about 15 years, but last week is the first time I actually started trying to race
Oh, okay.
on the track. So, I'm new at it. But everyone's helped me a lot.
Where do you
What I
race
need-
at?
Where's that?
Where do you race at?
Fresno, California.
Fresno. Okay.
Oh, Kurt's not too far from you.
Yeah, we're not too far from each other.
Where you at?
Hollister.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
race
you
in
got Dirk.
Fremont, California, and then Dirk's in LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't race with Kurt though. He might T-bone you.
Yeah,
Be careful.
they call that curb hitting Kurt over there.
Just don't spin out in front of me. You're all right. I got
Yeah, if there's no bone to tee into.
I got T-boned the first race, and then I T-boned somebody the second race.
I was in Fremont about 3 weeks ago, or 4 weeks ago. No, 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you, Jay's 2 cents. It's
Oh, I like Jay's.
yeah, he had that pop-up sale. So I went out there, like I was there like 3 a.m. in line, and I was like 20 people back, so I was looking for a 4K monitor, but everybody already got them. So I just got some headphones, some capture card, and a mat and some other stuff. But
You want to know a good cheap option for your 4K? The Asus Tough series. That's what I'm using right now. They're only like a couple hundred or like a few $100.
really, I
Decent
mean, what,
4K. Yeah.
what's the refresh rate?
144.
Nice.
They could go up to like
40?
260,
Oh,
260 or 280.
how big?
This one's 27, and then the bigger ones are 32.
Okay. Yeah, because I just upgraded. Well, I got a new system about 4 or 5 months ago. That 3090, the whole bit.
Okay, yeah. Then you'll be good to run. I was gonna say I bought a 2070, and I wish I would have bought a way small. I wish I would have went 1080 because it hates life running everything at 1440, 4K.
Yeah.
Hates it. But with 3090, you're good to go.
Yeah, at 3090, I got it when everything was still way too expensive. The 3090 alone was 2,000.
Yeah, I'm thinking about yeeting one because they're coming way down in price.
Oh yeah, they are because the 40 series,
Yep.
is-
For those who don't know what the hell we're talking about, graphics cards for computers.
they know, they just don't care.
I spend all my money on RCs before I have a chance to buy a new graphics card.
Right. I get my son's computer. His hand-me-downs.
I mean, I spent $200 on my case alone, and that was before I found crawlers. If I would have found crawlers before I found computers, I'd probably be doing crawlers over computers for
That's
sure.
my son. I think he spent $4,000 on his last computer and gave me his old one.
Oh, so it's so easy to do.
Yep.
I get usually like at the time a year or two behind. Like right now I have a i9 9900K, which is super good.
That's good.
Really good processor. 32 gigs RAM and a 2070 Super. I can't buy my power supply if it shits out because of some stupid power law. I have an 850. It's so stupid. I don't even know if I can order a graphics card to my state because of power consumption laws.
Mac that my work provided me for working from home cost $9,000.
Jesus tits.
Then I said, I need a second monitor. Like, here you go. I'm like, holy shit.
Ask and you shall receive, huh?
Probably a $600 tablet, and all kinds of shit they sent.
They just sound like they don't want you at the office.
Right.
That's fine with me. I don't want to be there either.
That's my wife. She works for the IRS and she works from home. Turns her
Oh
laptop,
shit.
turns the laptop on and lays back down.
We haven't. There's an opposition in the chat, guys. We got everybody lay low. Undercover. Just kidding. Just
That's who you
kidding.
want on your side.
Yeah, it's true.
And she does
Yeah,
all
hey.
my buddies' taxes and family members, the whole bit.
Nice.
Good to know.
Hey,
Hey,
actually, when she got her new position, they the IRS security or the police came down and interviewed all our neighbors.
Oh,
wow.
dude. No.
Yeah, interviewed me. How we met. Do we know any of these groups? I never even heard of this stuff that she's talking about.
Huh.
Have she ever gave? Has she ever been out of the country? Has she ever? Just all kinds of stuff.
Dude, my buddy, he was he pretty much his job was to monitor internet traffic for the military, right? At the time. And I had dudes in black suits show up asking me all sorts of weird ass questions. And it was a part of this, it was the same deal.
Wow.
Clearance thing. It's a clearance thing, and it's so weird when that happens.
I
It's a
had
weird interaction.
They asked, how I met my wife, and I told them I was dressed as Skipper, a big bird. No, I was. I worked at Sea when I was like 20 or 21. I was working at SeaWorld's Pet Mart, and we had a midnight Mazda sale, and I was the one who had to walk around in the bird suit.
Oh shit.
So anyway,
That's classic.
You're probably on a watch list now.
Yeah. That's right, I probably am too.
Well, if they're watching my internet activity, then you guys are all in trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guilty by association. Yeah, I can't
No
wait to
dead
call
air.
this thing tomorrow. I'm not trying to do dead air. Actually, I might go to bed.
Yeah, it's getting time to shut her down. I gotta go
Yeah.
to bed too.
Well, thanks for having me.
No
Actually,
problem. I'll put you on the list for next week too, if I remember.
I really appreciate it as well.
What's
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice meeting you guys. I mean,
Yeah,
Nice to meet you, Chumley.
You got a YouTube channel? Oh, yeah, no, you do.
of course I do, but I haven't utilized it yet.
It's nothing on there. That's right. I looked it up.
Yeah, I'm thinking about changing the name.
That's all right.
I just put Help Chumley just because.
Oh yeah, join the club.
Yeah, like I need
You
as
should
much help as
show
possible.
Zach how to.
You
Show
know,
Zach how
when
to
you
when you
change
do
your
it.
name, you show me how. Okay.
all right. All right.
All right, y'all. Have a good
All
night.
right,
and I
guys.
appreciate
All right,
you.
guys.
Good times as always. Crawl on. Till the next time, watch
Absolutely.
the curbs. May the
Definitely.
curbs be on your left
Yeah.
and right.
Everybody in
All
the
right.
chat, appreciate y'all showing up.
Yes,
You do that
yes.
speed run tomorrow then?
I'm gonna try to.
All right.
We'll see.
I'll-
Definitely this week for sure. I'm gonna do one. Right now, they're tearing up the putting on a new roof on the house, so it's kind of
See
my
you,
garage
Dirk.
is
See
my
you,
garage
Kurt.
is all
See you, Chuck.
covered in plastic. See you, Zach.
All right. See you guys.
So,
Yeah.
all right, guys. Let's see. Thanks everybody in the chat. Appreciate it, man. Nate. The Dollar Crawl. Bushman. Appreciate you guys being there.